You complete me. To be.
Delivery in 3 days or less. Shop now to take advantage of free tariff pricing. Only through May 12th. Only at Rainbow Planning. Take a moment.
Some of the crowd figures have raised the field for the Cardinals. Rodgers Hornsby, who after playing career was actually a coach for the Mets at 62. Original 424 here. Cardinals is indeed, in addition to being the last National League to win 30 games in a season, was a renowned broadcaster. Joined Ed Hedwick, the last man to win a triple crown in the National League.
He was a minor league hitting instructor when I was coming up to the minors.
Ducky.
Yep.
And the man.
Yeah, the greatest of all.
He was the National League all-time hits leader until Pete Rose passed the buck.
Wonderful man.
The great Bob Gibson, one of the finest seasons of any pitcher in baseball history in 1968.
One of the most intimidating pitchers ever in the game.
I'll let you tell this.
Big Lou Brock, my mentor. What a great person. Look, folks, you go on Baseball Reference and look at his postseason numbers, which are basically World Series numbers. They will astound you.
The baby bull.
I'm good, Louis. Louise,
Giants,
hope you're doing well.
Sadecki, 120, I believe, in 66.
That was a 73 bet. Ozzie Smith then. His 13 gold glove
Listen, played a year and a half with Oz until the Whitey hairs all traded me to Flushing, Queens.
Cloudy day in St. Louis. 59 degrees as we approach.
All right, starting lineup for the Mets: Lindor, Soto, Alonso. Nimo's going to DH today. Winker, Torrens is the catcher today. McNeil, Acuna, Oscar. Whitey's on the bench. Alvarez, Marte, Taylor, and Vientos getting a little bit of a rest day today.
Getting started in left field today.
So Acuna's going to play third.
Well, there's Eric Fetty.
Eric Fetty, 6 games, 1-3 record, ERA of 4.68, 32.2 innings, 28 hits, 16 walks, 17 strikeouts, whip 1.35, 3 home runs allowed. His opponent average .235.
In 23 and won 20 games. That got him back in the big leagues, Gary, last year with the White Sox.
Pitched really well last year.
All right, here we go. First pitch of the day to Lindor, is what I'm trying to say. That's down. And they call it a strike anyway. Counts 0-1. 295 average, 6 homers, 16 RBIs, 833 OPS, 8 for 23 with 2 home runs and 3 RBIs for Lindor against St. Louis. Lindor going to burn a timeout here with a count 0-1. Eric Fetty, 12.00 ERA in first inning. That's down again. Do they call it a ball? They call it a ball this time. Counts 1-1 for Francisco Lindor. Next pitch.
The Mets, the Nationals.
6.51.
That was down, but they called it a strike again. Counts 1-2. So he's got a wide zone here at the bottom of the box. This home plate umpire. Counts 1-2. Here's the pitch. And he calls that one a ball. That looked like a strike to me, that cutter. All right, counts 2-2. So we see what kind of umpire we have on the day. 1-5 record against the Mets for Fetty. Upstairs, swing and a miss. Got him, struck him out, 1 down, 1 out.
That's the first out.
By Lindor.
That deal might have sealed the World Series for the Dodgers. Because in that trade, the Dodgers got Tommy Edman.
Yo, what up, B? We got a doubleheader today, dude.
Turned out to be incredibly important pieces of
2 for the price of 1. Next man up, Mr. 700+ million, Juan frickin' Soto. He has a 2.58 batting average. That's a strike. Curveball counts 0-1. Lounge, what's up, Lounge? Juan Soto, 5 home runs on the season, 14 RBIs, 829 OPS, 7 for 18 against St. Louis. That's a strike. Looks like a fastball. Counts 0-2.
5 multiple hit games in his last 8 as his numbers begin to perk up. Coming off his 2-home run game in Flushing on Saturday.
Next pitch.
Thursday.
Way upstairs.
This is high. Ball, 2 strikes.
A ball and 2 strikes for Juan Soto.
He's going to get going.
Here's the 1-2.
Into a hot streak. Sooner or later, and I say sooner.
Way upstairs. Ball.
He's just been pulling off there. That front shoulder and
2-2. 2-2 here.
Jim Wolf, the home plate umpire today.
Next pitch.
Was umpire. After all, his brother was a pitcher. Randy Wolf.
That's inside.
Just missed off the plate with a sweeper.
Sweeper inside to Juan Soto, full count. He's going to burn that timeout, Juan Soto. Do a practice swing. Fetty with 10 pitches thus far. Takes a deep breath on the mound.
Teammate of Bryce Harper's in Las Vegas. Went on to UNLV. First round pick by the
Here we go, next pitch.
3-2.
Juan Soto rips one, right field. It's going. It's going. Warning track at the fence. Oh, he's out. Oh, man, I was getting the home run helmet ready. He's out. Damn. Right in front of the fence at right field.
it would have gone out.
Damn.
Well, needless to say,
2 outs. Close but no cigar.
home run.
Right in front of the fence.
I
Dang.
hate to keep saying that, but the green glove, green doesn't go with red.
All right, Pete Alonso, 345 batting average. That's a strike. It caught the outside line. I think that was a sinker at 94 miles per hour. He's got 8 homers, 30 RBIs, over 1,000 OPS, 2 for 5 on Friday against St. Louis. Foul. First base side counts 0-2. Arenado third, Barano short, Gorman second, Contreras first, Paez, the catcher, I can never say his name. Left field, Donovan Scott center, Newt Barr at right field for St. Louis.
Right, Scott can go get him in center.
Next pitch, we almost had one, boys. Here's the 0-2 for the Polar Bear. He rips one up. Right field, it's going. It's going. It's going. It's off the wall. Damn it. Off the base of the fence again. Slide into second as the big man. 2-out double. Alonso on second. Damn. That's too close one, boys. Too close one with these, man. Look at this.
12th double.
Damn.
And went down and got that break.
I thought he had it.
And that to me, right after the Phillips 66.
That was like right at the same spot Juan Soto hit it. Just off by a little bit. Brendan Nimmo, the DH today, coming up to bat. Here's his stats. 2.29 average, 7 homers, 22 RBI, 720 OPS, 3 for 3, 1 home run, 1 RBI on Friday. Upstairs, counts 1-0.
He was on base 5 times, 3 hits, including a home run.
Yeah, there must be wind blowing into the stadium because
Thought he got this one.
2 hits like that, same area, same spot. Nimmo rips one over, same spot. Here it goes. There it goes off the wall. Damn it, that one's off the wall too. Same spot. Alonso's going to score. Draw first blood. Nimmo's on second. RBI double for the DH Nimmo. That's 3 spots at right field that were almost home run. 1-0 Mets.
He gets the first run of the game home on Sunday.
3 hits and 3 spots at right field that were almost out of the park.
On his toes and that front foot.
There's got to be wind or something blowing into the park. Look, over towards right field again. All hit the wall.
Now Jesse
Winker up at bat, 2.39 average. Strike counts 0-1. 1 home run, 9 RBI, 7.34 OPS, 2 for 3 on Friday. Here is the 0-1 with Brendan Nimmo on second with 2 outs. Just on the outside with the changeup, counts 1-1. His career against Fetty is 4 for 12, 2 solo home runs, and over 1,000 OPS. Jameson, what's up, man? Don't forget to like the stream, boys. That's a strike. He just looked it down. Counts 1-2. How many pitches? 15? Excuse me, 19 pitches for Fetty. Gave up 3 hits.
20th pitch of the inning upcoming.
Juan Soto was out. Alonso got the double. Nimmo got the double and brought Alonso home. Next pitch. Upstairs. Fastball at 92, counts 2 and 2.
Fastball here that kind of runs into a right-hander away from a lefty. He wants to come up and in, and he's got to start at 6 inches inside off the strike zone to get that inside corner strike.
That's down and inside. Full count. Sweeper miss. Full count for Jesse.
Who more and more is a fly ball pitcher, which is weird, right? Right now he's getting a career low 39% ground balls. He doesn't throw for a seam. All of his fastballs are 2-seam. 3-2 to Winker.
He walks him. 2-1. Nimmo second. Winker first.
Nobody on.
Next man up. 22 pitches for Fetty.
And now Luis Torrens will get a chance.
Torrens coming up to bat. He's our catcher today. 246 batting average, 1 home run, 10 RBI, 690 OPS. 1 for 10 this season with 1 RBI against St. Louis.
Cisco Alvarez had a big game Friday night in the first game of the series. He'll catch the nightcap.
Yeah, I like Winker.
Torrens gets the task
I like
of
Winker.
catching the first-time starter Blade Tidwell.
That just got in for a strike.
Cutter in there.
Cutter counts 0-1 for Torrens.
Drive hitter, doubles hitter. And he knows.
I didn't like when he did the wave shit to us, but I like him now.
Hit the ball on the ballpark.
Next pitch to our catcher. Hit, ripped it. Left field this time. And out the warning track, he's out. Damn.
He mentioned some bolts in that first inning. A couple of doubles.
2 doubles and 2 flyouts. Fetty said something and then he cursed at himself. So. I don't know. All right. It's better than nothing. Starting lineup for Cards: Nootbaar, Burleson, Donovan, Arenado, Contreras, Gordon, Payas, Scott, Barrera. Righties on the bench: Wynn, Walker, Baker, Pozo.
Nolan Gorman was not in the lineup for yesterday's game, but he's in there today. Jose Barrera
DH is Burleson.
The first game off. Barrera just his second start for the Cardinals. And there is
Blake
23-year-old Blade Tidwell.
Tidwell, 6 starts, 1-2 record, ERA at 5.00, 27 innings, 15 hits, 10 walks, 37 strikeouts with 1.33 this season with AAA Syracuse. I don't know how I feel about this kid. It's a crucial moment for him here in a doubleheader.
And if you're wondering about the name,
What's
it
up,
is his
Steven?
middle name, Jansen Blade Tidwell from Loretto, Tennessee.
Tidwell from Tennessee. Nootbaar, first man up. Strike, fastball, 96, counts 0-1.
That's an old-fashioned hands over the head wind up. Tidwell pitched for the Mets in spring training each of the last 2 years. He was impressive this spring.
Upstairs with the fastball at 96, ball counts 1-1. Nootbaar 2.54 batting average.
Back in the day.
Almost Warren Spahn was a little more extreme.
Next pitch.
Nootbaar 1 for 4 Friday night.
What's up, Frio?
Very selective.
Strike, 96 mile per hour fastball again, counts 1-2. Nootbaar has 5 home runs in the season, 18 RBIs, 811 OPS, 2 for 16 against the Mets with 1 RBI and a stolen base on the season. Upstairs, change up too high, counts 2-2.
Blade has messed around with
Looks like Blade wants to keep an up-tempo pace here. Yeah, he's going to throw another pitch. Here we go.
Throwing a cutter, but he hasn't been throwing that this year.
Hit. That's going to go over towards second to first. McNeil to Alonso. They get the out. One down.
Well, Loretto, Tennessee is only about a 6-hour
Thank you
drive
for
away,
saying that, Lounge.
so his-
Oh, look at that. Blade's family's there in the stands.
He said half the town, which is conceivable. That's where his parents, with Sean and Debbie.
All right, next man up for St. Louis.
Folded. Always, he's all that.
His parents look like his siblings.
And his grandmother last night.
Uh,
in the hotel.
They got the call there for the strike tonight. All right. Good shit. Blade counts 0-1.
Tennessee has a population of just over 1,700. So when he says
Next pitch.
the town might be here, it might not be an overstep.
Ooh, just missed the top corner with the fastball at 97. Counts 1-1 for Burleson. 2.56 average, no homers, 6 RBIs, 5.91 OPS, 3.15 with 1 RBI on the season against the Mets. Next pitch. Inside, fastball at 97. Ball counts 2-1.
For Blade. He grew up in Loretto, and his son Ryan has pitched the big leagues as well.
I don't know. That's a good
big
question
leaguers
for you. I got to
in a
check.
town of 1,700.
That's down. Ball, fastball, missed. Counts 3-1.
Verified error in that
Let's
time.
see.
Burleson looking
May
for his
9th.
first home run
May
of the
9th is
season.
the series again. Oh, hit over towards. I'm going to that game, actually. Hit over towards right field. Fastball, man on first. So they have the, looks like a 3-game series this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Saturday is Edwin Diaz bobblehead night.
Out over the
I think I'm going to be at that game next Saturday. Or this coming Saturday, whatever you want to say.
Set Tidwell.
All right, 1 on, 1 out.
95 to 97 in this first inning. It's about where he'll be.
Yeah, should be good. Should be a good time. Donovan up at bat. 3.33 batting average. Pitch upstairs, and that's going to bounce away. Runner's going to go to second. God dang it.
Slider that Durant was just not able to squeeze.
That should be a pass ball. And
Torrens, catcher, Alonso first, McNeil second, shortstop is Lindor, third base today, the rookie Acuna. Mark Viento's getting a little bit of rest. Left field, Winker, Ozakar, center, Juan Soto, Mr. 750 million, whatever at right field. Ball on the outside, counts 2-0. All right, looks like Blade's losing his range a little bit here, guys. He's got 12 pitches, and last couple have been off target. Let's see if we can get it together here. Let's get it going, man. Come on, too early for this. Pop up, play it. Acuna tracking it, and he'll get the out. 2 outs, thank you, Acuna.
He's late for the second out.
He's got that high fast. He's got errors right now on Tidwell. He's got butterflies. Good enough with his fastball, but he's got a good life.
2 outs, man on second
See,
for
he was
the
a second-round
Cards.
pick in 2022. Going into his junior season
Next
in
man
Tennessee,
up.
he was considered the best pitcher in the draft, but he had some shoulder problems early that year, and that's what dropped him to the second round, and the Mets were happy to pounce. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Arenado, 2.37 batting average, strike, fastball at 97, counts 0-1. Nolan was like, damn. 3 home runs, 13 RBIs, 720 for his OPS career versus the Mets, 73 for 283, 16 home runs. I didn't see the RBIs. Here's the 0-1, pitch 15 from Blade. Hit, sloppy, chopper to third. It's slow, busted out to first. Did he get it? Got it! 3 outs, boys. 1 stranded for St. Louis. All right, we're going to the second. 1-0 Metropolitans. Commercial break.
Do there for your team.
Good play there from Acuna.
When life throws curveballs, we get you on the best.
I got the home run helmet right here. Someone gets a home run on the Mets. I'm ready. In the meantime, if you want to like this stream and subscribe, that's up to you. Yes, I'm also doing play-by-play for the night game around 6 o'clock tonight.
Think I need to do more with my money?
I'm hoping to get a doubleheader sweep today.
What should I say for my kids?
What kids?
I'm early retirement. How much is it worth for? What was the case?
Who was the last man up? Torrens?
I've been doing more.
I think Louise was the last man up for the Mets in the first.
Make sense of your money with citizens.
Oh, look, a Juan Soto commercial. Wonder how much he gets paid for these endorsements. Cellulose. Or Celsius, whatever it's fucking called. Where's the fake Rolex? I don't know. It's in my car, I think. I got a silver Nixon watch. I gotta get the band I gotta get the band to fit it to my wrist because I have a small wrist. I might do that over the weekend. I'm also not wearing the Lucky Giants jersey. I got the banana shirt, man. All right, that's a look at downtown St. Louis. There's the Arch. I want to go there.
Gateway Arch. Gateway to the west.
Nice music, guys.
Top of the second, 1-0 Mets. Next man up. McNeil, he'll sloppy hit to second, and then he's out at first after that. I think fastball or cutter. One out just like that, boys. RJ, what's up, RJ? Don't forget to like the stream, boys. Good to see you, RJ. Hope your weekend's going well. 25 pitches for Fetty. His last 5 starts, he's got an 0-3 record with an ERA of 5.40. Cardinals lost all 5 games. Let's pick this dude off, all right? Next pitch, Acuna. Ball outside, 289 batting average. That was the sinker that missed. Counts 1-0. The rest of Acuna's stats: no homers, 4 RBI, 714 OPS, 4 for 10 against St. Louis. Sloppy hit. It's going to bounce towards second to first. Barehanded, and he's out. Oh, he's safe. He's safe. They called him safe. It bounced. They called him safe. So 1 out, single for Mr. Acuna. Still looking for his first home run of the season. Maybe he'll get it later today.
Really did it nicely, but it didn't
all right.
Where it couldn't get anything on the throw. And Acuna can fly. Even a strong throw wouldn't have got him.
So it's an infield hit for Acuna, the Mets' 3rd hit.
Ozakar, 385 batting average.
Start for the Mets, and he's had a hit in each
Strike,
of the first 3.
either a cutter or a fastball. Counts 0-1.
13. All singles.
He's 5 for 13, no homer. He's got an RBI, 769 OPS career. He's 9 for 25 against St. Louis. He does have a home run against the Cardinals in his career. Hit pops up right field. Is someone going to get there? They do. Damn.
He made the catch.
With his hat. Did he catch it with his hat or his hand? Who caught that? Oh. Contreras got in the way. Dude caught it. I thought he caught it with his hat. Now he hurt his knee, it looks like. Soft collision. Let me see the replay because I thought Contreras caught it with his hat. No, he's holding his hat there like a doofus. And he spiked the hand.
He didn't really call him off. There's no so you can't blame Contreras.
Contreras didn't get called off, and then
the finger.
Well, lucky, it was the glove hand.
The glove hand got stepped on a little bit.
Holding a hat. Well, that's those catchers for you.
Well, at least you got the money, man. He's going to get his hand looked at. It looks like he'll be okay. He's a little cut there. He'll be all right.
Left hand of Gorman.
He's very, very fortunate that it was his glove hand. Was probably his exposed finger. I would say his index finger. A lot of guys.
They're okay. The trainer's going to wrap his finger up. Stop the bleeding. It's a little cut. Hey, look, he stepped on his eye. He spiked him.
And that is not his index. Yes, it is.
I think it's his middle finger.
That's unusual.
He'll be all right.
I used to expose my no, what's his index?
So clean it out.
Oh, you're right.
His index finger that got stepped on by the spikes.
That's the finger I used to leave it out of the glove.
How long does it take to fucking put a Band-Aid on the
That's the
finger?
finger. You're right in the pocket when you catch the ball in the pocket. And that takes the most impact. That nailed a little bit.
All right, trainer's just going to clean up the cut here.
Play by Gorman.
Terrific play with all that traffic.
The ball was not hit very high in the air. Looked off the bat as though it might fall in. Then you had Contreras getting in the way, spiking his hand after he made the catch. Held on to the ball. Good base running by Acuna. He stole away that Gorman had a chance to catch it. Never got too far from first base.
Yes, made a 4th be with you.
On the top of Acuna.
No, so was he.
It's important to note that Acuna came to the game hitting 289. He's numbered second in the National League.
All right, Acuna on first with 2 outs.
Average, and he's in top 10.
Back to the top of the batting order with Francisco Lindor.
It's really doing a great job.
It's at 299 now after that base hit. So he's at first with 2 outs. See if he tries to swipe one.
Lindor 0 for 1 on the day. Here's pitch 30 from Fetty. Throw over to first.
Fetty keeping an eye.
Not in time. Acuna stays safe on first. Contreras could not get him.
Steals in 8 tries. Fetty's already given up 5 stolen bases this year.
All right, back to Lindor. Here's the pitch.
1 pickoff in his career. And
Strike. Acuna back over to first, and he's safe on first.
Baez was almost coming out for a pitch out. Came out of his stance very quickly. Wanted out a little.
Acuna safe. Back to Lindor.
Roy's got a home run on his ledger against Fetty, 6 for 20.
Down.
It was 2 years ago that Eric
Ball
Fetty
counts
went
2-0.
South Korea and played for the NC Dinos, and he won the Choi Dong-won.
Acuna is 87.5% on steals. He's got 7 of 8
with a 2 ERA
in 28 games this season.
30 starts, 31 starts.
Lindor sloppy hit, and that'll be 3 outs.
Handles it just fine.
Acuna stranded in between bases. We're going to bottom of the second after this commercial break.
Hi, Jessica. Heard that you can come to see.
Hey. Why is this cat meowing non-stop this week? Stop it. You're annoying. Stop it. Shit, I gotta check stub mode or something. Stub mode. All right, we're back at it, guys. Bottom of the second. Blade back on the mound. 1-0 Mets. Lane, what's up, Lane? Don't forget to like the stream, buddy.
Weathers was a mentor to Blade growing up. It's actually more than a mentor. David Weathers was Blade Tidwell's coach from the time he was 9 years old.
Contreras strikes, fastball at 95, counts 0-1. He's got a 2.28 batting average. Contreras does.
Not about pitch shaping and all the new age.
Here's the 0-1.
It was that you're going to be out there on the mound and more often than not.
Popped up. Right field. Oh, Jesus Christ. Home run. Oh, I knew that was coming at some point. 385 on the feet. 106.5 miles per hour for the exit velocity. We're tied at 1 apiece, guys. That was sloppy, Blade. But I expected out of a youngster. Right now, not so much, Lane.
He opted to go up the middle with it and throw it out of the ballpark. Under the 375 center.
Foul, counts 0-1. Gorman, 172 batting average.
This year, but now he's been tagged for his first run of the big leagues on a home run. It won't be his last. Nolan Gorman trying to snap it over for 13 stretch.
Whoa. Change up outside counts 1-1. He's got 1 home run in the season, 8 RBIs, and 586 OPS. Gorman. Next pitch. Outside.
Steve?
So as I was saying, Gary, the main message from David Weathers growing up for Blade Tidwell is you're not going to have your best stuff, or feel your best most of the time.
2-1
you have to
count.
go out there and you have to find a way to compete, not make
Foul and back.
excuses. And speaking of
2-2.
David Weathers yesterday, was actually interesting. He said that he was so old school in how he raised Ryan Weathers and Blade Tidwell, talking about when you go out there, you should try and throw 9 innings every time.
Yeah, Danny Young is going to have surgery.
You know, that's not quite the way.
It looks like he's been recommended to have surgery, but who knows what they're going to do.
Old school, I do have a funny feeling, though, that the old school
2-2 count for Gorman.
Serve Tidwell well here moving forward.
There was no better bulldog to put on the mound than David Weathers. And any bit of his personality on the mound that rubs off on Blade or on his son Ryan certainly would be an advantage for any team that has it. 3-2 to Gorman with Pedro Paez waiting.
Full count for Gorman. Here's the pitch. He walked him. Come on, kid.
So there's the first walk given up by Tidwell. I'd like to see how he handles this, right?
I did not hear that.
Walk to start the second.
But I like Nunez, so I
See whether he can settle himself back in.
don't feel bad about it. I like the guy.
He's not
Wasn't Nunez like our ace in the bullpen last year?
Upstairs pitcher with that heater.
I remember him having really good outings last year, now that I think about it. Strike, fastball, counts 0-1 for Paez. 2.35 average, 2 homers, 13 RBI, 6.33 OPS, 1 for 14 against the Mets this season with 1 RBI.
Right now, Jerome Pozo has a bruised wrist.
Swing and a miss, counts
Whether
0-2.
Paez catch both games of the doubleheader, or whether Pozo is well enough with that wrist to catch the second game. Right now, they're both waiting for Ivan Herrera, the number 1 catcher, to get back from the injury list. He's out of rehab right now. We got 2 to Paez with Victor Scott on deck. And the slider gets
Got him out, 1 down.
Big league strikeout for Blade Tidwell.
Oh, that's his first big league strikeout. Good for you, Blade.
Tidwell after the home
Let's
run
clean it up
walk.
now, dude.
As it takes care of Paez on 3 pitches.
Slider, running the chase.
So 1 out and 1 out. Now Victor Scott, 1 for 3 Friday night. Acuna plays well in on the grass against him. Scott, one of the fastest players in baseball. He does push him up.
Oh, he's going to bunt. Oh, he's safe. Damn.
Acuna did everything he could.
Oh, they caught us lacking. 2-1 with a bunt.
But Scott is just so fast.
Scott is very fast.
That's a nice play by Acuna here. His first game at third base. And this is a perfect bunt. This is shades of Bud Harrelson, who was a terrific. I know you're not supposed to say it, but they call it a different term. But in our day, it was a drag bunt. And he did nothing you can do. He did everything right. It was a perfect bunt. Maury Wills was also a terrific bunt.
Red Butler, Juan Pierre.
Yep.
There are guys, there aren't too many guys like that anymore, but Victor Scott has a chance to be one of them.
I always like to go further back in history
Yes.
there, and I expect you to be
Pretty upset
I
right now.
expect you to go back to the
Lorario 0 for 3, counts 0-1.
fellas who on the Union side like to lay down the occasional punt toward third. Jose Barrero, the shortstop, batting 9th. It's only his second start.
Ball counts 1-1.
He played parts of 4 years with Cincinnati.
We need a double play ball, fellas.
6 lifetime battle. Came up on Monday. They sent Thomas Sajazi down. Sajazi had been filling in when Mason Wood was hurt, but they want Sajazi to play. So they
Pop
put
up.
Barrero instead. He pops one up.
Behind first.
Steele out.
McNeil, out.
Makes the grab.
2 outs.
A lot of it was never called because it was not a routine play, and that's the second out.
Sagazian was impressive in that series.
Jason played really well, but again, they wanted to play. There's really no place for him to play with having returning. So now 2 out of 2 on for Newbar. Grounded out.
Newbar 0 for 1. Grounded out earlier. That's strike fastball at 97. Counts 0-1.
This year against the Mets starting pitcher.
2 on, 2 out. Counts 0-1 for Newbar.
Home run by a starting pitcher at home this
Blade
year.
takes a deep breath. Throws a pitch. Wow, that was sailing high.
That was a changeup.
Changeup way too high. Thank God for Luis grabbing that. Counts 1-1. You could tell he's got some nerves right now.
On the collar.
New Mets alternate road uniforms this year.
Here's the 1-1.
Slightly
It's
different
down
shape
now.
of
Now
blue,
it's too low.
where these all during spring training.
Come on, kid. He's got almost 40 pitches. Come on, man. Counts 2-1.
Those are contrasting colors, blue and orange.
Stick out, the fans are true to
The NL, the league?
and Newbar
Conference? Backdoor breaking ball strike. Counts 2-2.
Nice pitch.
You mean NL?
No, he's never partial to the
Like the NL East or the NL Conference?
jerseys that he did on York.
I agree.
2 out, 2 on, 2 and 2 to Newbar.
Got him. Goodbye. 98-mile-per-hour fastball. Good. Good job there, kid. We're going to the third, tied at 1 apiece. Not horrible.
Well done.
Not horrible. Could have been a whole lot worse for the kid. Now let's try to get him some run support here in the third inning after this commercial break. Plus, we're going to need a lot from this kid. We got a doubleheader today, so he's got to give us 6 to 7 innings today. I wish everybody would stop getting fucking hurt on the Mets. I feel like since 2018-19, it's like every year we have a bunch of starting pitchers injured, bullpen pitchers injured before the season even starts. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing with your hand? You jerking off all off season? What's going on? Oh, my hand hurts, my finger, my arm, my wrist, my shoulder, my oblique. What are you guys fucking doing in the off season? Come on. I do heavy lifting 5 days a week, and I don't even stretch, and I don't get injured. Knock on wood. But it's just weird. Like, the injuries happen before even like spring training. Like Alvarez, Francisco Alvarez, he got hurt doing non-baseball workout. Didn't we have another player? He got bit by a dog, and then another player slammed his finger in a door. I think that was Lindor. Like, it's just weird. I can't recognize him deeper. Oh, it's Harrison Bader. What's up, Terry? It's good to see you. It's Harrison Bader because my girlfriend and all her friends say I look like Harrison Bader, so they got me a Harrison Bader jersey. It's like an inside joke on the stream. I either look like people tell me Harrison Bader, George Kittle, Bryce Harper, or Cooper Kupp.
Soto leads off in the third inning.
I look like Cooper Kupp when I have short hair slicked to the side.
Soto hit one to the fence in right field. The Newbar.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Nimmo fainted and cracked his forehead. Yeah, they have weird injuries.
Got back
Ball to Soto, Mr. 700+ million. Strike. Counts 1-1. Soto 0 for 1 on the day. He has 5 home runs in the season. Let's see if we can make it 6. He was close before. He was very close before. And there's one up there, and it will drop for a base hit at left field. All right, I'll take it. You look like Paul Blackburn. I've never gotten that.
It was third hit of this series.
Well, he actually got beat, and he was able to inside out.
Also, when my hair is much shorter, I told I look like
his hands in to his body.
He was on the Knicks last season.
Muscle it out over the shortstop.
The white dude with the weird last name. I think he played center last season for the Knicks.
Make a good pitch. The guy gets a
Beta for short, Travis. Yeah, everyone was telling me at Courtney's friends
doubled his first time up.
wedding get a beta. Oh, rocket hit by Alonso. It's going to drop left field. Juan Soto might go to third. Is he getting waved home? No, he's held at third. He stop sign at third. Alonso pulled in at second with a double. So we got 2 on in scoring position right now. No outs.
Yeah, that puts him ahead of Cheerio.
You're probably right.
Milwaukee came in today having 12. Right
Yeah, Frio. So I either get, for the most part, it's either Bryce Harper or Harrison Bader. But lately, it's been Bryce Harper. Everybody at work's been calling me Bryce Harper, too. Can I see your cat now? He's in the other room laying down. I'll show him to you later on the second game. Look at Alonso's big ass hustling around the bases. Nimmo 1 for 1 on the day. Ball bounced in the dirt. Counts 1-0.
He's leading the league in hitting
And on base percentage, and slugging percentage, and extra base hits, and doubles.
OPS, slugging,
Having a monumental season.
and top 10 in walks.
Late call strike. Counts 1-1.
Cardinals
This umpire is very late with calling strikes. He's like,
And everybody else back, conceding a run on a grounder. Second and third, nobody out.
Here's the 1-1
for
for Nimmo.
With a double
we got to get a run in here,
right
boys.
field corner.
I don't know because he's a big dude. I don't know if they would have thrown it in from left field, if it would have gotten the home or not.
So Brandon's been on base 6 straight
I
times
probably would have
this
sent him,
series.
but that's just me.
He's
What do I know?
on base 5 times Friday night.
Counts 1-2 for
He's
Nimmo.
really cranking offensively right now. 8.2 runs per game over the last 5.
You and me both, Frio.
Both foul.
Breaking ball foul, third base side. Keep it a 1-2 for Nimmo. Nimmo had a double in the first. He's got 7 home runs on the season with 23 RBIs.
RBI. 23.
We get back into his batting stance. This will be pitch 41 from Fetty if you're keeping track.
That helps.
Here we go. Here's the pitch. Sloppy hit. Going to be a double play ball probably? No. Nobody. Juan Soto did not try to go home. So out at first is Nimmo.
To the StatCast numbers, Nimmo's hard hit rate is 6th in the major leagues.
Oh, thank you, Lane. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was on SNY or picks.
Hard according to StatCast.
All right. 1 out. Runner stayed on second and third. Winker coming up to bat. He was walked earlier. He has 1 home run on the season and 9 RBIs on the season.
It's the only place you hit it where the run can't score.
Pop up for Winker. This will get a run in left field. Go, Soto, go. Soto's going to go and score easily. All right, we'll take the lead. Sack fly for Winker.
Sacrifice fly.
2 outs. Man on second. 2-1 Mets. We got that run back that Blade gave up. Bottom of the second inning.
As far as hitters getting the runners in.
All right,
But there's Winker. You know what? You just
I'll take it.
put the ball in play.
I would like to get at least 1 more run here for the kid. Give him a little bit more run support. Torres was kind of close before. He's 0 for 1 on the day. He looked at a strike. Counts 0-1. I'm not sure if that was a cut or a fastball. He was lined out in the first. He's got 1 home run on the season and 10 RBIs on the season.
Getting that runner in for third with less than 2 out.
Boy, I would think it would be more, but it's not.
Come on, Luis. Ball inside.
15.
Counts 1-1. Another 93-mile-per-hour pitch from Fetty.
More like 56 or 57.
Carlos looking on
30 years ago.
from the Mets dugout.
Yeah, I would like to see what it is back in the 60s, 70s, and 80s.
Here's the 1-1.
Were so predominant in the 90s and the 2000s.
Way outside. It's going to bounce away. Go, Alonso. Alonso, after the wild pitch, he's going to move to third base.
Early morning, little fall.
Good shit, Alonso. Move that big freaking polar bear. Like frames.
They're going to call that a wild pitch.
It's called a wild pitch. Counts 2-1 for Luis.
Wild pitch of the season for Fetty. 2 balls and a strike to Torrens, who lined out to
All right,
his first
Torrens.
time up.
I have no idea if the way the game uniforms are not laid. I don't think so.
The ball hard consistently early in this game.
Ball outside, almost bounced away. In the dirt, counts 3-1.
Fetty's lifetime ERA against the Mets is 6.51. A faced him since 2022, since before he went to Korea.
He walked him. All right, we got 2 on, first and third now.
2 non-competitive sweepers after falling behind 2-1.
Yeah, those were the sweepers that Fetty was missing with, by the way.
First and third, 2 out for McNeil.
Fetty has almost 50 pitches.
Just got great career numbers against Fetty after grinding out his first time.
All right, Jeff McNeil.
17 against Eric Fetty.
Jeff McNeil getting a look at the
So
defense.
Alonso at third, Torrens at first, a run home here in the third. Mets have gone back in front 2-1.
He's 0 for 1, grounded out in the second. 1 home run on the season, 4 RBIs on the season, and now what?
Good Alonso with a double in this inning.
Thank you, Lane.
Time this year, he's had 2 doubles in a game. He never did it last year.
All right, here we go. Pitch
Never
to
did it the year
McNeil.
before.
Remember, he hardly had any doubles at one point. He's just, that's over.
Pop up.
Popped up by McNeil.
He's going to be out in foul territory. That's a waste. All right, way to go, McNeil. We're going to bottom of the third, 2-1 Mets. We leave a couple stranded. It's all right. It's all right. The day is still young. You said McNeil is pitching the second game on SNY today? I don't think I'm going to be doing tomorrow's game because they're starting at like 9:40. I could try to do Tuesday's game and stay up late, but I'm not making any promises. Those 9:40 games or those 10:10 games, I'm too damn old, boys. I need my beauty rest. Wednesdays is good though. Wednesday is 3:40. The Mets have Thursday off. Please subscribe to the channel, like the stream when you get a chance. I appreciate it. All right, let's do this.
A lot of Mets fans have made their
Bottom of the third, 2-1 Mets. Blade back on the mound.
2 games today.
Blade is kind of a badass name.
Did the Horace breathe inside the West End now?
Was he intending for the young man to go further west than St. Louis, or was this it?
You think so, B? One of the same?
No, it's not a Nebraska Cornhusker bean. It's a Cardinal bean.
Well, see, it's hard to tell sometimes.
Ball to Burleson, counts 1-0. He's 1 for 1 on the day.
Burleson had a base hit to right field his first time up.
Pop up,
This one
foul and back.
Strike. Blade Tidwell making his big league debut.
Counts
on May
1-1.
4th. It's been a big day for debuts for the Mets the last 2 years. Last year, Christian Scott made his major league debut on May 4th.
Had a single in the first. Burleson did. Next pitch.
Burleson pops
Hit.
one up.
Alonso, foul territory, first base.
And Alonso
Calling everybody off. He will get the out.
One away. And then 2 years
One
ago,
away.
on May the 4th, Justin Verlander made his Mets debut.
Really?
So it's been a big day. May the 4th be with you. Let's check in with Steve.
And in this debut for Blade Tidwell, you guys commented on this relatively unique delivery in this day and age where both arms come over the top.
Ball
So
outside,
recent
counts
addition for
1-0.
Blade Tidwell this past offseason, it helps him get into more.
That's Donovan up at bat. He's 0 for 1 on the day.
To me that the stuff was great, but he was almost
Next
like a
pitch. This is
jump
pitch
shot
41.
where things were going by adding this
Hit.
rhythm.
Damn, that's a base hit.
Donovan
Man on first. Tying run on base for St.
Adding
Louis.
This delivery, this little, addition to add more rhythm, they think it's helped with his pitchability this season.
That's interesting because so many young pitchers pare down their delivery in order to gain command. I'm wondering what it is about this that's allowed him to focus in maybe better with more movement in his delivery.
More rhythmic for him.
Swing and a miss.
Waves in a sweeper.
That's a sweeper. Nolan missed. Counts 0-1. Nolan's 0 for 1 on the day.
Starts on the third base side. Now look over to the first base side. That is his right foot, or it's a foot that's on the right. That's unusual.
Looked like a fastball there. Strike. Counts 0-2. You're bringing in what he is for the 9th inning today? If the score is 2-1, then yes. Or even 3-1, I would say, yeah.
Arenado to on a weak ground ball to third his first time up.
Hit. Damn, that's another hit. 2-1. First and second with 1 out.
Cardinals have back-to-back base hits with 1 out in the third.
I don't know if Blade is going to be able.
He got it out there, and it was towards the end of the bat.
What about Terry?
Good hitting by Arenado. You can't criticize that slider.
Minor scoring change in the last inning. Take away the wild pitch.
I don't know if Blade can make it to the 6th inning if he's going to keep giving up hits. Contreras 1 for 1 today with the solo home run in the second. 4 home runs on the season, 14 RBIs, 2 on, 1 out. There's pitch 45 from the kid, Blade. It's a ball upstairs.
Straightens him up with a fastball.
Counts 1-0.
Inside. So you're going to lean on me. Here's a fastball now.
Donovan at second, Arenado at first. 5 hits now for the Cardinals.
That's a strike. Fastball.
2 fastballs in. Right
Counts 1-1.
Waved up himself a nice number coming to the big leagues, number 40. He was in the 90s in spring training.
Foul back. Fastball at 96. Counts 1-2.
He's very poised. Gary got him out. He got out of
Mets starters 33 consecutive games, allowing 4 runs or fewer. Third longest streak to begin season since 1900.
Mike Perturbed.
Yes.
Okay.
1-2 coming.
And that's too high. Fastball at 98. 2-2 count.
That streak, 33 straight games. Starters have allowed 4 runs or less. They're the only National League team ever to do that in the modern era since 1901. Not from starters don't go as deep into games, but it's still pretty impressive. That's lined the other way.
Ah, shit. That's going to bring a run in.
McNeil runs him down. They're going to have to stop Donovan at third.
Will they stop him at third?
Get back and smother that ball.
All right, well, they stopped him at third, so there's that. I thought that was going to bring a run in. I was wrong. But it's bases loaded with 1 out for St. Louis. I think Hefner should go to the mound and just talk to his pitcher. He's given up 3 hits here.
And didn't even hit it hard enough to get out to Soto. You're right, Gary. Nice play by McNeil.
It's 3 hits he gave up, right?
Soto has to field that ball, and then Donovan probably has a chance to score.
I lost track. I'm sitting on the edge of my seat right now.
Third. So now the bases are loaded with 1 out.
Bases loaded, 1 out. Gorman coming up to bat. Next pitch Blade throws will be 50.
Excelled this year. The opposition this season with the bases loaded is 1 for 24 against Met pitchers.
Tough spot to be in right now.
Tidwell can keep that going. He walked Gorman his first time up.
Yeah, tell me about it, Frio. Pop up.
Skies went along the left field.
Left field line, foul territory maybe. No, it's staying fair. Out. Throw it. He's tagging and going. Damn it. You're going to play at second? They got Arenado in between third. Here's the rundown. Run him down. Fuck you. But we're tied. But we're tied 2 apiece. 3 outs. I don't know, Lane.
And Arenado winds up getting tagged out.
When relief pitcher Max Craddock made it to the Mets, his favorite player
3 outs.
I texted him.
3 outs, Lane. But we're tied 2-2.
With a roundup of local sports news tonight at 11 on New York Sports Nation Night.
NYU Langdon Health.
Damn, man.
The lowest one.
Yeah, I guess so. But it's like I was saying, we're gonna have to give Blade some run support if we want him to be out there in the 6th inning. We have to try to maintain at least a 1-run lead going into the 6th. It's going to be tough because the Mets. What's up, Rolex? It's going to be. So we have the doubleheader today, right? And then they have to go. They have to go to Arizona tomorrow and play a 3-game series. So we have all these injuries in our bullpen and to our starting pitchers. And it looks like the Dodgers have the most wins in the NL right now, for now. Yeah, that was pretty awesome, wasn't it, Terry? Same, David. Yeah, I agree, David. I agree. All right.
And we'll take a look up above here. If he cuts it off, Lindor is covering third, and they would have had Arenado out, dead to right's right there.
Absolutely. They cut the ball off, they have Arenado. And then
Ball to strike to Acuna.
To second.
Yeah, it looked like he was showing bunts. Count 0-1.
They got him in the run down between third and home.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome, that Tyrone Taylor catch. Ball outside, counts 1-1.
The fundamentals of that. If you saw Lindor go out to short outfield at first, and also Acuna.
Ball inside and low, counts 2-1. Acuna 1 for 1 on the day, had a single in the second. No home runs on the season yet. Now would be a good time to have one. Swing and a miss. A little bit of a chase there. Counts 2-2.
Don't like. I think that Acuna hasn't played third. Okay, it hasn't played a lot of third. I thought he was too deep. He really becomes
2-2 count.
Balls down the line, and Lindor's on third. He becomes
52 pitches for Fetty.
Behind Lindor.
Next pitch.
Don't want to be.
Yes, he has been for you.
3/4.
Outside.
Further out.
My question
Ball,
is,
full
he
count.
seemed to be in position to cut it off. I'm wondering if Torrens told him not to cut it.
He ducked, that's for sure.
I did not be.
I would have gotten the out.
Full count.
At third.
Walked him.
Off the outside corner, ball for us, so it could.
All right, go ahead. Run is on first base with no outs.
Watch
Acuna on first.
Watch the left side of the infield. But all breakout. Now watch Lindor. Watch Acuna. This is how they're working. Now Acuna's too deep. Well, not really. Not really. I'm wrong. And that's the way they run it. And
Arenado goes too soon.
yes.
Oscar. Strike. Counts 0-1.
That wasn't my side of the field. So, a lot of times.
Sometimes it was. I remember you on bunt plays. Sometimes you wound up.
Oscar popped out in the second. No home runs on the season. 1 RBI, 5-14, 7-14 OPS.
Worked out in the Mets' favor because Arenado is not very fast. Broke from third.
There's the pitch.
Had him dead to rights of the rundown. The Zokar fouls one off.
Foul.
The inside.
First base side, counts 0-2.
Running by the Cardinals.
I mean, Arenado should have been out twice.
Yes.
Should have been out of third base,
Yes.
and then he wound up being out of between third and home.
Absolutely. And Contreras runs the second and keeps the play running. And McNeil's wide alert and gets the run.
Ball outside.
I mean, McNeil made 2 good plays.
Yeah, I need to see more, though,
He slid
David.
out to the outfield.
I want to see a little bit more out of Oscar.
Contreras is hit.
Here's the
He
1-2.
knows how to play the game. and he's always alert in the field. You know, he doesn't handle. He's been great with his offense.
Yes, they do, Lane.
They've gotten a lot better.
Throw over the first, not in time for the kickoff. Acuna stays safe.
And showed his frustration when he made him out. He never took it to the field. He's always in, alert, and playing hard defensively.
1-2 to a Zokar with Acuna taking a big lead. Does not go, and it's on the outside corner. Got him looking at the
They call that a strike.
And Zokar is called out. Second strikeout for Fetty.
One out.
On the end.
I don't know, Lane.
Now Fetty will start his third time around the Mets batting order.
Back to Lindor. We need something out of you, Lindor. Let's go.
It's been a ton of base
Lindor 0 for 2. Strikeout, ground out. 6 home runs on the season. 16 RBIs on the season.
So they're turning the lineup.
He's going to use a timeout right away. K'd up in the first, 4-3 in the second.
Lindor struck out and grounded out 0 for 2.
He might steal. Rolex.
And Fetty with another throw over.
Throw
Check
over.
out the Blue Chew Power Report.
Throw over the first. You say
Power
safe.
Report.
Blue Chew Power Report. All right, that's
7.
weird.
Lindor right there with 6.
You know what's weird?
Acuna, and the ball can't be handled by
Acuna over the second. Ball can't get handled by the catcher. There you go, David. You got your wish. You got it, David. He stole second.
Scoring position with 1 out.
I was going to say, we have all this, like, modern-day technology. So there's Viagra, Cialis, Blue Chew, everything for men. How come they can't come up with something for women?
And Acuna's got 8 of them.
In regards to, like, the equivalent of male Viagra or Blue Chew.
Soto on deck.
Acuna has played himself into
Counts
a
2-0.
starting position. He is a starter. He is really shown a lot of quality play.
Foul, counts 2-1.
Another changeup, 2-1. Fetty facing his third time around the batting order. He's actually been really good third time around this year. The opposition hitting just 185 against Fetty. Third time through the order, so he has not paid a penalty this year. Bigger problems come early on. Pickoff tries second.
Pickoff tries second. No bueno. Acuna stays safe again. 2-1 count here for Lindor. 61 pitches for Fetty. Please like this stream when you get a chance if you've not yet done so.
17 in the first game of this series. A 9-3 win.
2-1. Foul. Make it a 2-2 for
Most hits
Lindor.
the Mets have ever had in St. Louis was 19. And that was a memorable day because it was the first game in St. Louis for Keith as a Met in 1983, 2 weeks after you were traded. Swing on a bench.
Oh my God, he struck him out. Cutter, 2 outs.
Third strikeout.
Next man up, Mr. 740 million or whatever the fuck he got. Juan Soto time.
28-83, first game from doubleheader. Mets at 19.
He's been very close to hitting a home run. I've got a good feeling right now.
Mookie and QB Brooks. QB Brooks had 5 hits.
Come on, Soto.
Darryl hit 2 home runs.
Hey, Joseph. What's up, Joseph?
Soto
How's it going, man?
at second and 2 out.
I don't remember. I thought my first appearance in New York.
I don't know.
after the
I
trade,
don't know. That's a good question.
in St. Louis.
It's a good
was
question.
against Bob Forth. I remember
Juan
that.
Soto ball counts 1-0. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Has a single and a run, 5 home runs on the season. I think it said what, 14 RBIs on the season.
Now, let me ask you
Foul
this. If it was your first
and
game
backwards,
back in
counts
St. Louis,
1-1.
Do you remember whether you got it?
750 million.
Oh, yes, I do.
New York Mets won last 9 games versus the Cardinals. Outscored them 49-22. Longest win streak versus St. Louis in Mets history. If Aaron Rodgers was here, he would say, "I still own you. I still own you."
I remember over
That's a foul there for Juan Soto. Counts 1 and 2. Do you call up Brandon Sport? Probably not. I still own you. Remember when Aaron Rodgers yelled at the Chicago Bears fans? I still own you. Now look at him. Is he even in the league?
It was Bob.
Palmer's a bitch.
Thank you.
Age catches up to everyone too, though. Upstairs, ball counts 2-2.
It's amazing that the only at bat I remember was my first at bat, and that was hit a line drive to center field. I'm fairly sure I hit it good.
Wide stance for Juan Soto. Let's see if he gets anything. With a 2-2 count. Foul, first base side.
So of course, we just showed you there, deep in the box, but not really, because he's so widespread. I mean, the front fit is...
I wish we didn't have so many damn injuries, Lounge. 2-2 count for Juan Soto.
How he gets hip rotation, but he does.
Gets back into his wide stance.
Look at that. That is as widespread as you can get.
He only does that with 2 strikes, though.
Down. Did he go around? No.
Right.
No, he didn't go around. He didn't go around. That's a ball. Full count.
A more narrow stance with that.
69 pitches from Fetty.
He squats and gets down from the waist down, but the upper body doesn't bend over.
I know, but just imagine if we didn't have all those injuries to our starting pitchers and our bullpen and the beginning of the season, our catcher. Wow, he called him out on that. No way. I thought that was down.
Nasty sweeper on the inside corner to get Soto.
We heard you. Savings should be easier. So we created the new Stop and Shop savings station. Quickly scan your card or enter your phone number to activate your weekly digital.
Oh, they probably do.
Personalized offers. Shop smarter, save more.
They probably do.
Stop and Shop.
What's the news on Aaron Rodgers? You think he calls it a career? I think the only team that would be interested in him is probably the Steelers or like a team like the Tennessee Titans or the Atlanta Falcons that just want a veteran backup. And you know Aaron Rodgers is not going to want to be a backup because he's a dealer. So, how do you feel about Aaron Rodgers? I've never liked him. I've never liked Aaron Rodgers. Not a fan. But I also wasn't a fan of Brett Favre, so. Both games today, David. I also wasn't a fan of Donovan McNabb. When he talked shit about Eli Manning, and like you could say whatever you want about Eli Manning, you have an opinion, that's fine. But I thought his opinion was kind of weak. Like he's like, oh, Eli Manning, oh, he's so great in the playoffs. He's so this and he's so that. You know what, Donovan? You choked in the Super Bowl. Eli won too. I don't care if the defense helped him or not. You didn't win one. You weren't clutch when you needed to be clutch. You choked. You literally puked. So when he was dogging Eli, I'm like, yo, Eli beat the best team twice. One of those teams was undefeated. And that team beat almost everybody that year.
Pajes leading off. Winker caught that fly ball and made the throw. And started the double play to end the last inning. That's really the only action he's been involved in. So I hope something happened on that.
Oh, God. He's a great kicker. He had some off moments, though. He had some off moments last season, Harrison Butker, as did Tucker of the Ravens. But a lot of kickers, it was weird, man. Like, they were missing, like, kicks from, like, 30 yards. Pop up. Vientos checked in. He's going to track that. And Vientos, who checked in, gets the first out of bottom of the fourth. There's my other twin, apparently, Paul Blackburn. Rehab assignment, right knee. He's with Brooklyn today. Has not pitched since August 23 of 24.
3 innings.
Eli not only won 2 Super Bowls, he won 2 Super Bowl MVPs.
Victor Scott in the corners pinch in after Scott had
and when you needed a quarterback in the fourth, he was there. Center field, that'll drop. Ozokar could not get to it. All right, man on first with 1 out. People don't give Eli Manning a lot of credit because he has like a 500 regular season average, but he helped get the rings. Yes, he had great defenses on both.
He's fourth in the National
both those
League
Super Bowl
in
runs, but he also had really great
steals.
passes in those
Barrero,
games.
the batter,
Helmet
popped up
catch,
his first
David
time.
Tyree, sideline catch, Mario Manningham. Like,
Takes fastball outside.
he had his moments, too, that he contributed to. Ball counts 1-0 for Jose. He's 0 for 1, flew out in the second. Nothing else to report. All zeros.
One hit against Bob
All
Forrest.
zeros.
The other two came against Jim Cotton in relief.
The lefty. Big kitty.
Eli Manning is Jesus Christ on earth. Easy, big.
Good up and in fastball by Tidwell, a ball on the strike.
No, Eli Manning had a good supporting cast. He had good wide receivers and tight ends. The running game was good, and like I said, the defense, especially the line, was really great. Both those
Barrero looking
teams.
for his first hit as a Cardinal. He's got 0 for 4 so far.
Also, he had an O-line, which is something the Giants haven't had since 2012.
Playing back. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls and a strike here. Sounds 2-1.
They're your stolen base leaders in the National League. The Central Division Cruises, O'Neill and Ellie Dale.
Otani has 9 stolen bases?
Right at the top of the list. Pete Armstrong stealing bases and hitting home runs these days.
Oh, did that hit him?
Hits Barrero.
Yeah, it hit him. Barrero got
A
hit.
mistake by Tidwell. Now he hit the number 9 hitter to bring up the top of the batting.
So you hit the number 9 hitter, and now you bring it up the number 1 batter. Way to go. Back to the top of the batting order for St. Louis.
Interesting with a doubleheader today to see how far they can go with Tidwell. He's not thrown more than 5 innings in any minor league start this year. More than 89 pitches. Now, the Mets plan to make a move between games. Tidwell will be sent back down, and they'll activate Daniel Nunez, so we'll have an extra bullpen arm for the second game. They also have Austin Warren here. Warren was on the roster for the first.
All right,
game
2 on, 1 out
option
for the Cards. Next man up, top of the batting order.
One extra man for a doubleheader. So the Mets are
Almost
probably
60
gonna
pitches for Blade.
So the question
Got to be
is,
careful
how
here.
long of a
We're
leash
tied at 2
Tidwell
apiece in the
gets.
4th.
This is
Newt
just his
Bar.
third time around the batting
0 for
order.
2 on the day.
There's Newt Bar who's grounded out.
Here's the
and
pitch
struck
to
out.
Newt Bar.
Takes a sinker out of the strike zone for ball.
Okay, they said that was a ball. Counts 1-0. I don't know because they called that a strike against Soto. Whatever. I'm not even going to voice my opinion on the umpires.
And that was it.
There, strike. 1-1.
Cutter on the back door.
Cutter.
It's 1-1.
I think they did already, Lane.
And Burleson on deck.
Here's the
Scott
1-1.
with great speed at second. Lindor holding it close.
Pop up.
Lindor pops it up into shallow left. McNeil.
McNeil.
He'll get there.
Hold the runners.
That's a big
Out.
second out.
2 outs. That's a big second out there. 2
So
outs.
Keith, you were asking about giving a runner at the third.
All right,
base.
good shit.
Historically,
Yes.
Dave read the numbers for us. It hit its high point in the 1930s at 61%. In the 1940s, it was 59%. But in the 1950s, it
Alec
went down to
Burleson, the
56%
DH, 1 for
as
2,
the
had a
right
single in the very first.
53 and
He also had 6
57%.
RBIs on the season. Kind of looks like my dad.
The 30s and 40s were better at getting.
Kind of looks like my late father a little bit. Burleson. He looks like my dad when my dad was like 30.
But since the 50s, it's been about the same as it is now. Here's Alec Burleson. Singled and popped up 1 for 2. Takes that fastball away, ball 1.
Yeah, he was clutch in the postseason for sure. Never gets the credit he deserves, in my opinion. Ball on a ball counts 2-0.
Now it's 2-0 to Burleson.
It also doesn't help that his brother was really good too.
Area.
And his brother has 2 rings with 2 different teams.
Hold the ball bare hand.
2-0 count. Make it 3-0 count. He's about to load the bases. I think at this point,
3-0.
we may want to just start warming somebody up.
It's a green light here. We mentioned Burleson, a power hitter, has not hit a home run yet this year. 92 at bats. 21 home runs.
Gotta be
last
careful
year.
here, man.
And
He walked the
takes
bases
now
loaded.
bases are loaded. So for the
Missed with the
second straight
fastball.
inning, the Cardinals have loaded the bases against Tidwell. That's his second walk. And now Brendan Donovan, who's been the Cardinals' best hitter this season.
Exactly,
now
Frio.
the bases loaded to
Yeah,
now.
buckle up time.
Mound here. It's the hard.
Hafner finally to the mound with everybody. Bases loaded, bottom of the fourth, 2 outs for the Cards. Blade has to be careful here.
And he's got himself in a little bit of trouble, but it's 2 outs, and you can pitch out of this.
He's already picked himself out of a couple of jams already. Second inning after giving up
All right.
one to Contreras.
65 pitches for Blade.
1 out. He's able to get out of it.
So here's a big test for the youngster right here. 23
Yeah,
years
Keith
old.
just said it. This is a big test for the youngster right here, right now. To get out of this jam here.
Donovan, one of the top hitters in the league, who got a base hit off him his last time. We'll see how he attacks him.
Donovan started the day third in the National League.
All right, gentlemen. There's his mom looking on.
With the bases loaded.
So Dad took
Look of concern on her face. Here's the pitch. It's down again. Ball, fastball low. Counts 1-0.
Up here with Victor Scott at third base.
Still a little off target.
I never liked it, but whatever you're most comfortable with, he's just walk the batter. If that's where
He's trying to control his nerves here. You can tell.
Didn't wind up.
That's a strike. Fastball at 96. Counts 1-1.
I would say that you're right. But
Donovan, 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a run. 3 home runs on the season, 17 RBIs on the season. Here's the pitch again. It's low.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Donovan.
Counts 2-1.
I mean, Tidwell's not even looking at Scott.
I don't think Scott's going to attempt to steal a haul with your.
Another deep breath from Blade on the mound. That dropped in for a strike. Give me a 2-2. 2-2, boys.
2-2.
Huge pitch.
Come on, Blade.
Scott at third, Guerrero at second, Burleson at first.
This will be pick 70.
2-2 to Brendan Donovan.
Hit! Oh, that's going to bring in runs. Oh, Blade!
Guerrero right behind him. Brendan Donovan delivers 2 runs with a base hit up.
Damn, that was crucial.
4-2 St. Louis.
4-2. Cardinals with 2-1 still. We got to pull him. He's giving up too many hits.
And this has got too much plate, and it's down. You saw Torren set up a way.
Oh, that was crucial. That sucks.
2 outs. You're going
Damn.
Contact.
Should really get our bullpen warming up if we have the extra guy today.
Nobody throwing
I could feel this starting to slip away a little bit. Arenado coming up to bat with 2-1 and 2 out, 1 in scoring position.
Field his last time up 1 for 2. Cardinals now with 8 hits against Tidwell.
Yeah, they have 8 hits against him. Swing and a miss, counts 0-1. Damn, that sucked, man. Sucked the air out of the room. Arenado had a single in the third, 3 home runs on the season, 13 RBIs.
Scoring position, yet he has only 13 runs batted in.
That's not even close. That was going to bounce away if Luis didn't grab that, and that would have brought a run in. Very fortunate.
So Donovan, he's a really
1-1 count.
a good hitter, but what I've seen in him is that he likes to hit that fastball. He's on that fastball.
It's upstairs, 2-1 count. I don't know if the kid has anything left right now.
23
Not looking
pitches
good.
in this inning. 73 for the game for Tidwell.
I have.
Base runners in every inning.
I have, Terry.
Unable to find his way out of 2-out trouble here in the fourth. And now just trying to suppress the damage.
2-1 count for Nolan.
Burleson at third, Donovan at first.
Damn, it sucks. It's not even close. Another one, 3-1 count. Luis stands up and throws the ball back to him.
Tidwell's kind of lost his control.
Yeah, he's not thinking about it right now. He's still thinking about how he just gave up 2 runs.
He's being awfully patient.
He's been pitching.
Taking some deep breaths on the mound. About to throw pitch number 75. Might be a ball. Swing and a miss. He got him to swing. All right, full count. Let's try to stop the bleeding here, Max. Let's get the out here, go to the 5th, and recuperate.
Velocity's been dropping a little bit.
They also said his velocity has been dropping a little bit, but I didn't really notice that. So I'll take Gary Cohen's word for it. Oh, shit. Go foul, go foul, go foul. It went foul, left field corner. All right. Damn, that was close. It's a tough spot to be in because Blade is making his major league debut today, right here, right now. So He's got 76 pitches, 2 on, 2 out, full count for Nolan.
He's had his moments. Struck out a pair. He's walked 2 and given up 4 runs and 8 hits.
Back to Nolan.
Again, the 3-2 to Arenado.
He walked him, bases loaded. Come on, Carlos. He's showing you he's done. He can't do it. He can't get the last out here, Carlos. He's showing you.
By Tidwell, second in this inning. And this is Cabrera is up at the bench.
Cabrera warming up in our bullpen.
He dropped his arm delivery. I think he's getting a little gas here.
Yeah, they just said it. His arm delivery. He's dropping his arm. And he's breathing very heavily. He's showing you, Carlos, the nerves are getting to him. It's a crucial spot. His velocity's down. He can't get the strike. He's giving up the hits. He does throw a good fastball there. Counts 0-1. Let me shut up for a minute. Contreras, 2 for 2. Solo home run in the second, base hit in the third. 4 home runs on the season, 14 RBIs on the season. This better be his last batter. Fouling back. Counts 0-2. He's blowing on his hand like his hand hurts. He keeps blowing on his hand and taking a deep breath.
Contreras, the 8th man up in the inning.
He's grimacing a little bit when he throws, and Gary Cohen said he keeps dropping his arm a little bit. Pop up, foul, fastball, counts 0-2. It's a big moment. He's 20-something years old, making his first, start. He's got to go up against these top-name guys. It could have been worse, I guess, but this has to be his last batter. He's got 80 pitches. 0-2 count for Contreras. And just everything else that I said to you guys. Should be it here. Wow, that's really high. Counts 1-2.
I gotta believe this is his last inning.
Yeah, Hernandez just said he has to believe this will be his last inning. It not only should be his last inning, Contreras should be his last bat.
I don't know if he's ready.
1-2 count.
1-2 coming.
Fuck, another hit! Oh my God, more runs are gonna score. You left him out there for too long. You left him out there for too long. Carlos, you gotta pull him, buddy. You have to pull him. 5-2 Cardinals, 2 on, 1 in scoring position, 2 outs. Why is he leaving the kid out there? He's showing you he's got nothing left. Your bullpen should be ready to go if you know how to fucking manage a ball team. You have a 20-something-year-old kid out there who's given up like 9, 10 hits already. The game is slipping away, bro.
Then we get you wondering.
That'll be it for Blake.
Welcome to Life of a Doubleheader. Thank you, Joseph. That's it. Call to the bullpen. That was sloppy at the end. I know he's a rookie. I know he's young, but that was sloppy at the end. We should have pulled him sooner. You have a young kid out there making his debut. You should have your bullpen ready to go. You got to think nerves are going to get to the kid. He's got his whole family there. He's given up a lot of hits, gave up a couple of runs. Like, come on, Mendoza. You got to be better than that. I understand it's a doubleheader, but it's like you have an extra bullpen pitcher. You know what I mean? It's not like you can call up extra pitchers. I feel like they called up a couple of guys, and they kept saying they have. Gary Cohen said they have like 2 extra bullpen pitchers or some shit. I know you're probably going to need someone for this, obviously for the second game, but were they just waving the white flag on this game and they're just going to save everybody for the second game and just split? Is that the strategy? Because you just ruined this kid's ego right now. That's what I'm saying. Are they just going to punt this game and save everybody for the second? Yeah, it looks like you all agree with me that they probably were just going to take an L on this one, and that's why they left. I don't know. Cabrera's on the mound. He's barely pitched the inning. 1 hit, 1 earned run, 1 walk, 0 strikeouts, 12 pitches.
This will go up against his old team, trying to finish off
the
bottom of the 4th.
Let's see if we can get, at the very least, I'll stop complaining, but let's get the last fucking out here, all right? If we're punting on this game, at least get the fucking out and not give up another run. It's 6-2. I thought it was 5-2.
Third of an inning, gave up.
When did it fucking become 6-2?
Nolan Gorman, the
God damn.
in the inning for St. Louis.
6-2.
And he fouls back the first cutter.
I must have missed somebody scoring. My bad. 6-2 Cards.
That's bullpen.
Foul, counts on one.
For this doubleheader.
You get the 27th man.
Oh, they just said it's in rough shape, the bullpen?
Second game. So they have a full complement out there.
Or is in good shape?
And having to go to the bullpen early is Tim Will.
I missed what Hernandez just said. Did he say rough shape or good shape?
Check swing foul. So it's to Gorman.
I guess it doesn't matter anymore if they're going to save everybody for the second game, right? 0-2 counts for Gorman. Oh, I thought it was one score. Thank you, Joseph.
The pitch got the second out, but then he walked Burleson. Donovan singled it to. He walked Arenado. And
here's the 0-2. Foul. Keep it 0-2. If we could just get this last out here, that'd be great.
This is Cabrera came up with the Cardinals in 2019. He had some really good years for him. 2020, he had a 2.42 ERA.
You had a good year last year with Toronto. The issue has always been walks.
Yeah, it's probably a wash. I think the Mets went in today knowing it was a wash with their young kid on the mound.
Walks and home runs to give him 10 home runs. With
Count is still 0-2, and this is like the never-ending inning. We can't seem to get this third out here, guys.
Didn't have room for him. Settled down to Syracuse, and with both Mitchell and Young going down, they had a need for a lefty, and here he is. 2 coming.
Pop up. Somebody catch this out left field. McNeil? Out. All right, 3 outs. Damn, that was.
Take a 6-2 lead in St. Louis.
Whatever. Make your own way downtown. Well, at least we'll have everybody we need in game 2. Because I can imagine Cabrera's probably going to stay out there for another inning or two, so. I don't understand anything they did. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Sprout. Damn, that sucked.
With Simpsons, be ready for anything.
Guess we got a championship.
Ready to go solar?
And prepare for most everything.
She got it.
Let's get you ready for what's next. Be expensively ready with Citizens.
Fifth inning, the Mets found themselves in a 6-2 hole. Pete Alonso laid off against Eric Fetty. He's already had a pair of doubles today.
2 doubles, 13 on the year. There's the double in the first. There's a contact right on the barrel, and that's going to the opposite field. Now look how he's driving at the ball. Here's the one now he pulled it on the other line. He pulled it. Now I'm not sure if that's leaving the bat or before contact. But what's been if that was before contact, then it got a little bit in on him, and that's how strong he is, where he didn't get it the fat of the bat, and he gets a bullet down the left field line. And that's how strong Pete is.
Ball and a strike to Alonso. Alonso 2 for 2 on the day. You know what I was just thinking in the worst case scenario? The Mets lose both games today, and then they lose tomorrow.
Not chasing.
That would be bad.
And not that pitch. Everybody talks
Ball
about
counts 2-1.
It's not chasing that fastball in that runs in, starts out around an inch off the plate. He's 4 inches inside.
Strike.
He's not swinging
2-2.
that inside pitch. So therefore, it gets the count in his favor. And the pitcher's out there going, he's not swinging it down. And then he can cover the whole plate.
And he's hitting
Foul.
everything. I mean, he's got
And back. 2-2 count for Alonso.
72 OPS against fastballs, which is the second best in the majors. But he also has a 10-13 OPS against non-fastballs, which is 5th in the majors. So he's hitting everything.
Foul again.
Slow down.
And back.
I mean, he's just been very, very consistent.
That was entering today. He's up to 356 now with his 2 hits today, leading the National League.
I mean, he's hitting line
Well,
drives.
he's leading the National League in batting average right now, Alonso.
He's just spot on.
He's at
It's fun to
256.
watch.
But I mentioned
Foul and back again.
Visit Bucks County.
Does he have 80 pitches yet?
Better mention it.
77 pitches for
Visit
Fed.
Bucks County. No, not right now. Maybe when we're in third. Well, that's right. We're off for the series in third.
That's true. It's true. It's
We'll go
true.
to Bucks County instead. Watch the game from there. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming to Alonso. And he takes that one the other way. Down
Right
the
field.
field line and foul.
Foul.
That's a third double by much.
Damn.
Pitcher had 3
Almost had himself a third double and went foul. Keep it at 2-2 for the holiday.
This is a good pitch here. And watch T. This is a fastball away. And not full going that way. And he probably put a little something extra on him on the fastball. That's just good hitting, 2-strike hitting right there.
Demo on deck. And Pete gets this one in the air along the right field line. Newbar tracking it to the sidewall, reaches and makes a nice catch before he hits the netting. And they chant Roots.
Alonso's out.
That's Newbar with an outstanding play.
Newbar got the out.
I was worried about
Foul territory, almost in the stands there.
Netting. And you can break your fingers. That I don't like that.
I don't know, Lounge.
I'd rather
I don't know. It's a good question. Hit
On the ground.
over towards first. Out at first is Nimmo.
There are 2 outs.
So I see we're doing the give up runs and then go 3 up, 3 down routine here, Mets.
I don't like
I think you all are correct. The Mets are just going to punt on this game
One-handed all-star.
and do everything they can to win the second game.
If you don't use your bare hand, it's not going to get caught in the net. Okay.
They're going to be fucking tired tomorrow, man. I don't care that tomorrow's a night game.
Nobody on. Now Mark Vientos bats for the first time. Vientos came in to replace
They got to go to
Jesse Winker
Arizona
in the
tomorrow,
lineup.
man.
Winker had 2 plate appearances.
Ball to Vientos, counts 1-0, 204 average, 4 homers, 15 RBI, 655 OPS. Swing and a miss, counts 1-1.
What has happened with Jesse, but he was out of the game.
Yeah, why is Jesse out of the game? We need to get an update on Jesse
Vientos
Winker.
1 for 5 in the opening game of the series.
Ball outside and low, counts 2-1, good, no take there from Vientos. He's got 83 pitches and we can't get a hit right now. Come on. Get a couple of runs here and make the game interesting. That's way outside, 2-2 count.
It's 2-2.
Why is it that we can barely go 5 innings with our pitchers? And whatever team we play, they have no problem getting to 6 and 7 innings.
Put this top of the 5th to bed.
Fuck, Christ almighty, heaven above.
Vientos takes one just.
Ooh, just missed.
Oh boy.
Just missed. Said he was like, God damn. Full count for Vientos.
Thought he had a strike.
It was close.
Darn. Chip Wolf, the home plate umpire.
Foul, third base side. What does the St. Louis bullpen rank? Can someone give me that stat? Where do they rank out of all the teams?
Dustin.
St. Louis bullpen.
4-letter word.
Green. 4-letter word. And that just missed for ball.
Walked him.
Whoa.
Wow.
Carlos bullpen ranked 22 out of.
Got a little tin cup there.
Well, it was not the first time.
Do you mean 20 out of 22?
Catch against Pete Alonso. This was 2021 at Citi Field.
Oh, 22 out of 30.
Oh, I remember that. Cardinals went on to win that game. That was the big play in that game.
don't know why I thought 22.
Nice job digging in the archives there, Tommy. Luis Torrens is lined out to left and drawn a walk.
Hey guys, we have an update on Jesse.
Jesse Winker update
from the game with what the Mets are calling right side discomfort.
Right side discomfort is why Winker's out of the game. Sloppy hit. Out at first. Bantos like challenged that, bro. It wasn't fucking close.
Halfway through, Cardinals 6, Mets 2.
Going to bottom of the fifth, 6-2 cards.
Sloman's has an unbeatable offer. No money down, no payments.
I expect much better baseball in the second game.
We're including a comprehensive service
And
plan for the first 5
much better
years.
pitching. And fucking McGill better have a good day.
Saving you up to 20%.
Better have a solid 6 at least.
It's savings all around this season with Sloman's unbeatable AC offer. Call 516-932-7000 or visit ac.slomans.com to schedule your appointment today.
Don't take slow for an answer when you're a world away from your new home. Or when you need some fatherly advice. Okay. Or you're reuniting.
And I would hate to lose both those games and go to Arizona tomorrow and think up the joint.
Starting at $40 a month. The fastest, most reliable fiber internet. And get a 5-year price lock and $400 on us. Call, go online, or visit a store.
Don't take slow for an answer.
He's a born fighter. Josh Gottheimer's been fighting for people all his life. He worked for Presidents Clinton and Obama, fighting to protect Medicare and Social Security. In Congress, Gottheimer got the impossible done, passing infrastructure and gun safety laws, and fighting for Jersey to stop Donald Trump's tariffs and chaos. Now he's ready for the big one.
As governor, I'll cut property taxes by 15%, cut taxes for seniors, and lower costs. It's not impossible. I'll fight to get it done, and always get your back.
He's Josh Gottheimer, born fighter for New Jersey.
New York, you never fail to amaze us. You take our power and you make it powerful. We're building the clean energy grid every New Yorker deserves. This is energy for every day.
Ground rules for the second game of the doubleheader brought to you by Our World Neighborhood Charter Schools. Tyler McGill, who has been fantastic, gets the ball. Andre Palante.
So it's McGill versus Palante in the second game on SNY. Coverage begins at 5:30 p.m. boys.
At 5:30 today. First pitch at 6:15 New York time.
First pitch is 6:15 NY time.
Split doubleheader. We're not going to be getting into Phoenix till the wee hours.
By the time I get the Phoenix right. Edison's Cabrera came on to get the final out of the fourth. Stay on for the fifth. The Mets down 6-2. Tonight at 11 on New York Sports Nation Nightly, catch Joe Messeri's interview with Mets reliever Max Kranick. Max talks about what he thought was a prank text he received from his childhood hero. Turns out it wasn't a prank.
It's Cabrera back on the mound.
Well, Blake Tidwell was joining.
Please like the stream when you get a chance. Subscribe if you want to.
The season opening 33.
All right, Cabrera, let's get a couple ads here.
Not allowing more than 4 runs.
This is all just academic here in effect at
6
this
runs in
point.
a game this year. The other team's given up 6 or more at least 6 times. Denver Paez leads off.
Paez 0 for 2 on the day up at bat.
2 struck out and popped up.
Ball inside. Fastball missed. Counts 1-0.
Tidwell threw 82 pitches in 3 2/3, 6 runs, 9 hits, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts, a hit bats with a home run. And Pius whacks one to left to the stand.
Out.
McNeil.
Thank you, McNeil, for the quick out at left field. Shallow left field. 1 down.
I mean, you certainly couldn't say it was a successful debut for Tidwell, but at least he got his feet wet. The next time he comes back here, he'll have that experience under his belt.
It will not be his debut with parents in the stands and everything that just snowballs and piles up on you, all the nerves.
If Scott
Hit.
drops one to Acuna.
Acuna to Alonso. Out by Scott. 2 down.
Retired. So Cabrera's got the first 2 outs to the bottom of the 5th. So 2 out and nobody on now, Jose Barrero. And the big downfall for Tidwell in that 4th inning was after Scott.
Barrero up at bat, 0 for 1, hit by pitch, yada, yada, yada.
Barrero with a pitch, and that really cast the inning in a negative light. You might have given up 4 runs in that inning.
Counts 1-0.
Needs to be going to Phoenix for a 3-game series starting tomorrow. The Diamondbacks went to Philly after leaving New York, and they scored just 4 runs in 2 games.
Pop up, fouling back,
And
fastball counts 1-1.
Nothing today in the 3rd. And that's with Ketel Marte back in the lineup. He returned on Friday.
I like to watch him play.
Next pitch.
Yeah. I think he's the most important player.
Ball inside,
Yeah,
fastball at 96.
That
Mixed.
Corbin
2-1
Burns
count.
apparently has some shoulder inflammation after a start against the Mets, and he is not going to pitch. He was scheduled to go tomorrow. So they're going to have to rejigger their rotation with Burns at least pushed back.
That's good news for the Mets.
Hit.
Trying to tour the hall past the diving Vientos, and Guerrero's got his first.
Guerrero, base hit, he's on first. Okay.
Good effort by Vientos. That's not long enough arms.
Here's Lars Nootbaar, who's 0 for 3, grounded out, struck out, flied out. And he pops one up. Shallow
Pop
left.
up, shallow left. Lindor going to call everybody off, track it, and get the out.
Side retired.
Side retired. We're going to the 6th. Mets down by 4, 6-2. Cardinals.
You work hard and safely on the job site. Unfortunately, accidents.
Did you guys want to see the jersey behind me?
Injured in a construction accident?
Hang on. We get you paid. Construction accident? Call Salim.
The quality of our choices affects
Courtney got this for me last
So
year.
when it comes to how you move, you choose
Officially licensed
more than the
and
#1
stitched,
orthopedic specialist
so it has the good
backed by a
good
team
stitch quality.
to tailor your treatment.
patch on the
You
sleeve.
choose to live with limitations or live
It's Ryan Bader. Not Ryan
by going
Bader.
to the
That's the
place
MMA fighter.
to
Harrison
bring
Bader.
people back to what they love. Choose them.
I usually will wear,
HS.
when I go to City Field, I typically wear like the black jersey. Everybody asks me, what's your favorite one? This one right here in my hand. Reminds me of my childhood because they started rocking those black jerseys when I was very young. So,
Since 1983.
it's,
Yeah, 3.9% APR for 60 months.
it's my favorite.
I got this dream, and you're all in it.
That's it.
With Wells Fargo Premier, a team can help you plan your
I have this vacation home.
It's like a getaway.
Yeah, but it's also a Chico-friendly artist retreat.
So you're expanding your business.
They should have taken Blade out when he loaded the bases. If the Mets lose this game, I totally blame the manager. Yeah, and you know what? They're probably just
Ready
gonna
to meet the dream team?
wave the white flag the rest of the way. To be honest with you, man, they're gonna save their best for the second game.
The Dodgers won 7 straight. Rookie Sasaki got his first big league win.
It is what it is.
Secured at 126 this morning after a 3-hour rain delay in Atlanta. 1-0. Kyle Stowers has been red hot in the Marlins. 2 homers last night, including a walk-off grand slam.
McNeil takes the ball. Counts 1-0.
The Mets down 6-2. Jeff swung at the first pitch he saw in each of his first 2 at-bats, grounded out.
Fuck, my phone is blocking my screen now.
Yeah,
Counts 1-0 for McNeil.
Maybe falls behind 2-0.
Counts 2-0.
The comeback of the day in the big leagues is in Chicago, where Lance McCullers Jr. is pitching for the Astros.
Hit. Foul, first base side. That was a fastball, it looked like. Counts 2-1.
Big league game. It was the 2022 World Series. This all of 23, all of 24, And he's pitching today. He's got a 2.
Man, my nose is killing me. Yeah, man. Allergies are fucking crazy right now.
That loves to throw his
Damn, homie.
ball.
Ooh, on the outside, just on the outside.
That postseason was unbelievable, and
Counts
everything was
3-1.
100%. And I think this elbow.
93 pitches from Fetty. Can we get a fucking home run off this guy today or what?
Watches dad.
Pardon my French. Foul, third base side, full count.
The games in Spartanburg, South Carolina in 1983. Really? The aces of the Spartanburg Spinners pitching staff were Lance McCullers Sr. and Mike
Full count
Maddox.
for the flying squirrel McNeil.
Okay.
Fetty taking a sweet time on the mound.
3-2 to McNeil with Acuna on deck. And he takes it high.
Walked him.
1-4. That's the 5th walk given up by Fetty.
Is that right? 5th walk of the day for
4.5
Fetty.
walks per 9 innings. The Cardinals have their bullpen cranking.
Yeah, bullpen is warming up now for St. Louis.
Looks like he's going to stay with Fetty at least.
Who do we have here? We got
And what I have seen,
Romero.
bullpen, that's where you want to get into.
Got Leahy, the right
Leahy and Romero.
The left-hander.
Romero is left-handed pitcher.
So here's Acuna.
They're both
He's been on
warming
base
up.
twice with an infield single and a walk.
Acuna foul and backwards counts 0-1.
Fetty's thrown as many as 103 pitches in a game this year. He's at
96 pitches right now.
I mentioned earlier how successful he's been third time around. He doesn't
Mets today are 0 for 5 with 2
third
walks.
time around today. Nice a couple of walks though.
Ball inside.
This is with a sinker. It's 1-1.
Sinker counts 1-1 for Acuna.
Zilkar on deck. Mets 2 runs and 5 hits.
What's his
The
brother's
Cardinals
injury? His
6
knee?
10 hits. That's led 1-0.
1 for 1 single walk and a stolen base for Acuna. No home runs yet, 4 RBIs.
Played 2 well in his big league debut.
Down and away.
Slider 2-1. By the way,
Missed with the slider. Good no swing there from Acuna.
Van
2-1
Dyke's
count.
got
Almost
so much
100
credit
pitches for
for
Fetty.
pitchers over the last couple of decades. Well, their big rival is the University of Tennessee, and all of a sudden they're producing a lot of pitchers. Just in this
ACL.
decade, Tennessee
Thank you.
Volunteers
I was wondering what the injury was,
debut
Joseph.
Garrett Crochet,
3-1 count for Acuna.
Seth Halverson.
See if we could get on base here, hit a home run. It'd be only a 1-1 lead for the
Four
Cardinals.
pitchers who come out of that Tennessee program, and now Lane Tidwell, the latest. Acuna takes
Strike.
a slider for a strike.
Slider got in, strike, full count.
Surprised that Acuna, who likes to swing the bat, took that 3-1 pitch.
Pitches now for Fetty. Could be his last batter. Deal at first, nobody out, not going. And Acuna
Hit
bangs one
off the
to
pitcher,
first.
off second base, man, rolls up center field. All right, we got 2 on.
But that ball took a wicked hop past him.
That might be it for Fetty, though.
I
I hope they keep him out there for one more batter.
Sixth.
Acuna continues to hit.
Let's see.
Ball came up. That's going to be all for
Ah!
So after giving up a walk and a single to start the
Damn.
sixth,
They took him out. I thought maybe we'd have one more shot.
Kyle Leahy to face.
Kyle Leahy is coming into the game for the
Brought
Cardinals.
to you by Coors Light.
2-1 and no out. We hit a home run here, man. This game is open.
14 life.
Game would be wide open if we could get a home run
Something
here.
like college. Maybe like something with robotics.
I'm more happy when I'm.
What's the report on Kyle Leahy? How good is he?
If I could have any superpower, probably to heal. Yeah, really fast.
The first time I was exposed to music was in PQ. It's given me like a feeling that I can kind of handle anything.
I was able to go to the college of my dreams. I couldn't imagine it. Now I can pursue whatever I want.
Oh, it's all fun. I princess. I want to be an artist and doctor.
I definitely want to start a company. New York Presbyterian will always be part of my story.
So, like, this place like that, the vacation, there was so much to do. We played games, we were on a train, and visited Cheese Cat. I was on a ride butterfly that got to me when I was at Sesame Street. We head to this huge Boulder Field called Rock.
Should be coming out of commercial any second, boys.
That was so cool. You gotta go.
Watch this. Hey, let's go for the investigation.
All right, here we go.
Sign up for Mets Connect and earn amazing items and experiences for you and your family. It's free to join. Visit MetsConnect.com for details. Let's try to come back here in the sixth inning. Kyle Leahy on in relief for St. Louis, facing Jose Azocar. And first pitch, check swing foul, 0-1.
Leahy's off to a terrific start.
Leahy, 15 games, ERA of 1.47, no saves, 1 OPP, 18.1 innings, 5 hits, 5 walks, 16 strikeouts, 2 home runs.
Stay in that bullpen.
0-1 count for Azocar, 0 for 2 on the day, takes a strike, counts 0-2, looks over at the bullpen, he's like, dang it, what was I doing there? His 0-2 is a pop-out in the second and a strikeout in the fourth. He's got 1 RBI on the season, he's 5 for 15, I think that said. Here's the 0-2. Outside counts 1 and 2.
Fetty went 5 innings plus, 101 pitches, 6 hits, 5 walks, tying his career high, 4 strikeouts.
Hit off the pitcher's foot, out at second, but no double.
Slowed down by Leahy on his way out to
So man on first and third.
with a 1-4-6 on the fielder's choice for the first out.
First and third, 1 out for the Mets. Okay.
And now the Mets at the top of the batting order up.
All right, Lindor, you got to hit a home run here, man. Or get on base, and Juan Soto's got to do something. Lindor 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts, ground out, 6 home run on the season, 16 RBIs on the season. Got to make something happen if we want to get back in this game. Lindor rocking the orange shades right now. Joe Cool over here.
Hurries his way to the batter's box to avoid a clock violation.
Come on, Lindor.
McNeil at third, Azocar at first with 1 out. And
Outside.
Takes the fastball.
Fastball outside at 95, counts 1-0.
Leahy, 27 years old, 17th round pick by the Cardinals in 2018 out of Colorado Mesa University.
That drops in for a strike. Curveball counts 1-1.
It's a relief pitcher who throws about 6 different
Yes, that is
pitches.
correct, Lounge. Got to stress out there,
Nice
bullpen.
rookie year last year and a better
Lindor gonna burn that
season so
timeout.
far this year.
Again, Lindor 0 for 3 on the day. He's got to get on base or hit a home run. Don't strike out and don't hit this shit into a double play. Got to get to work. Wow, damn it. Change up, count. Oy.
It is a cloudy day. Nonetheless, Francisco is wearing sunglasses in the batter's box.
Yeah, they just said it's a cloudy day. Why is Lindor wearing
Sunglasses.
sunglasses?
You're supposed to see better.
Apparently, Keith says it makes them see better.
Yes, thank you.
Sloppy hit. What did he do? A double play. Out at second. Oh, it's a wild pitch. Runner comes home. We cut the lead in half.
McNeil comes in to score. They get the fielder's choice on Azocar for the second out. They had a chance for the double play.
All right.
But Guerrero
At least we got 1 run out of this inning.
Scores to cut the Cardinal lead to 6-3.
I don't know if they get Lindor. He gets rid of it quickly.
Will they get him?
Oh, wow.
Definitely.
Oh, boy. That's
What?
an inning double play.
Wait, how's it a double play?
The slide had nothing to do with anything. Even though it finishes, it looks bad. Well, not bad.
And they say that ball went out of play, so that advances Lindor to second. So it is an error.
Yeah, it went out of. What does Keith saying?
And now he's in scoring position for
Lindor's on second. It went out of play. Shut up.
1 for 3 and a
You
base
played the
hit.
game. You should know better. 2 outs. Juan Soto 1 for 3. Took a ball, fastball, a little high, counts 1-0.
You throw up a double play.
The run stayed, guys. The run stayed. It's 6-3.
You don't get it. Now you got to face.
Juan Soto had a single in the third. Also has a run in this game. 5 home runs on the season. 14 RBIs. Come on. Do something today, Soto. Something major.
Soto takes a borderline strike with the
Borderline
changeup.
strike there. Strike counts 1-1. Long hold here. Strike. Come on, Soto. What the fuck are you doing? Were you out partying yesterday?
Outside corner. Good pitch.
750 million. 750 million. Counts 1 and 2.
And on Soto 1 and 2.
That's going to go in the dirt. Counts 2 and 2.
2 and 2.
My feeling is watching the first, 30-plus games with Soto, you think that he's going to fish for that breaking ball, that changeup in the dirt? He's not. I think you're better off just ahead in the count going after him.
Down.
He's not going to chase
Full count.
The bait pitch.
A walk here would bring Alonso up at bat, and Alonso would be the tying run.
Well, now it's 3 and 2.
Full
And
count
you've
for
got
Soto.
The hottest hitter in the National League standing on deck. So what do you do here?
Well, you put yourself behind an 8 ball here to get the 3 and 2. You don't want to walk him. This is going to be a.
He got him looking.
Oh, he got him looking again. Soto, fuck!
As Lee snapped off.
God almighty, he's
got
not.
himself out of a jam. That's good, just the one.
Looking for
Three
a
outs.
number? How about 27? That's the number of batters.
He keeps thinking he's going to get those calls that are close. He's not going to get them.
Find your lucky number today with the New York Lottery. Make your dreams come true.
All right.
Hey, pal.
Down by 3 runs.
See you, Dad.
I'm just laughing about, because I said 750 million, blah, blah, blah. I just think of the fan that yelled at Bryce Harper a couple of years ago. 350 million, 0 for 4. And he's like, fuck you. I don't know, Lounge.
Well, Rollins is the glove manufacturer that has always sponsored the Gold Glove Awards.
Yes.
They've got their headquarters here in St. Louis. Features some of the Gold Glovers of the past.
So they've got the all-time, by position, the most gold.
Strike.
So you've got Clemente and right.
To Burleson, counts 0-1. Cabrera threw a fastball.
Barry Bonds in left.
Burleson 1 for 2 on the day. Looks like my dad.
In third, Ozzy short.
Broken bat hit. Over to Cabrera. To first, he's out.
He saw him off. That's good
1 out.
firewood.
You can only use what's left of this bat to.
I wouldn't
start
mind
the
that,
fire. You
Lounge.
need some larger logs. And he never dropped it. Just carried it all the way with it.
Well, the bottom of the bat, where the handle is, and that's good. That's good tender.
Brendan Donovan.
Donovan, 2 for 3.
He bluffs the button, takes curveball.
Curveball strike.
Well, Cabrera doing a nice job soaking up some outs in these middle innings.
I'm from Long Island,
The 4th,
Terry.
through the 5th. Now he's gotten it out in the 6th.
Suffolk County. Counts 0-1. Ball just on the outside.
Last batter,
Counts 1-1.
Winning on deck.
Donovan 2 for 3, 2 singles, 2 runs, 2 RBIs, 3 home runs on the season, 19 RBIs. Here's the 1-1. Oh, he almost hit him.
He really separates Donovan's head from his shoulder.
Wow, almost cracked him in the face.
But that is
Counts 2-1. Is he still yelling at you?
well, it's closer than I thought, so that was not good.
It's Cardinals' best dust-ups here in recent years.
Let's see if he stays in here, Donovan. I have a hunch he's a scrappy player.
2-1 count.
He's not to be intimidated. That wasn't done on purpose.
He has the big hit in this game, 2-run single in the fourth.
Strike.
Strike 3. Strike 2.
Strike 2, Gary. Jesus Christ, not strike 3.
2 or 3. Well,
2-2 count.
we'll flip a coin. Oh, like Max Scherzer. You see that the other day?
No.
Oh. You got to see this. That's driven toward right center, and over comes Soto.
Right center, Soto tracking it, out, 2 outs.
C.B. Buckner is calling balls and strikes in a game involving the Blue Jays, and Scherzer's sitting in the dugout doing this.
Oh, it was did he run?
Well, they did it multiple times. I don't know if C.B. saw it. Probably what he said. Basically flipping a coin.
But there was a few umpires in my day that you flip a coin. I won't mention their names.
Cabrera stays in the face Arenado.
That's low. For Arenado, counts 1-0. Arenado 1 for 2 on the day. Single and a walk, 3 home runs on the season.
So Cabrera's face 7, retired 6. Gonna get through 2 1/3.
Next pitch. Down.
Back for that curveball, mess with it. 2 out.
Counts 2-0 for Nolan.
Diamondbacks have put up a big inning against the Phillies. They're up 6-1 on Philadelphia now as they play in the fourth.
Hit.
Oh, fair ball. Just inside the line.
Damn, that's a double.
Stands Cairns out to McNeil, and Arenado's going to have to stop it first.
Oh, he stopped at first.
Quick with the second base.
Okay, he didn't get the second. He stopped on first. All right, it's fine. It's fine.
Ripped down the line, and that angle off that wall there, that just takes away a lot of doubles. I wouldn't like that.
And here comes Carlos Mendoza. So
Carlos Mendoza called to the bullpen. He should have did that sooner with Blade.
Finish off this 6th inning. A nice job there by Cabrera as he goes 2 innings. Allows just 2 singles.
Razabon's coming in. I feel like we should save him for the second game, but whatever.
At St. Francis Heart Center, we're not just waging
What do I know?
we share our greater success with the world. We don't just pioneer technology, we do it more than anyone on Greater Long Island. And we don't just win awards, we deliver greater outcomes for people like you. As New York's only specialty designated cardiac center, we're not satisfied with just being good. This is Long Island. This is St. Francis Heart Center. And Greater lives here.
Don't take
I don't know what else to say.
when you're a world away from your new home, or when you need some fatherly advice. It's okay. Or you're reuniting with your best friend. Don't take slow for an answer. Switch to Optimal Fiber Internet.
We just better win the second game.
The fastest, most reliable fiber internet, and get a 5-year price lock and $400 on us. Call, go online, or visit a store.
Don't pick slow, then answer.
Meal times are having a moment. A flavorful moment. A moment that's full of golden fried happiness and totally craveable. One that has citrus-filled deliciousness, puts a twist on the classics, and packed with so much flavor that there's something for everyone. A moment you can only discover with the one-of-a-kind chicken and sides of Pollo Campero, crafted to taste like home.
I thought something was different about my man.
It's Blue Chew.
Blue Chew.
Blue Chew. Blue Chew. Blue Chew. Blue Chew. Blue Chew. Done it again.
Have you heard that there's a big arch right by the Mississippi River here in St. Louis?
If you haven't, I don't know where you've been.
Well, you have been to St. Louis. Have you ever been up there?
Yes, I have.
I have too. It's very claustrophobic. Very small space up there at the top of the arch.
And when it's windy, it wavers when you're at the top. That's what. Excuse me, I just sneezed. That's what scared me up there. Kind of weaved.
Like the upper deck and shed.
All right.
Game.
He hit him. One pitch and hit the batter.
Wilson Contreras.
Wilson Contreras hit 2-1.
He's on base for the 4th time today.
What are you gonna do?
wanted the fastball away, and it came in, and the guys got the armor on. They're not afraid to get hit in the elbow. I tell you, if you take away that elbow armor, those hitters will move their arms.
You know, got the worst of it was Torrens on the Carroll. Went off his shoulder. So Brazoban, who last time out served as the opener on Wednesday against the Diamondbacks and threw 2 hitless innings, hits his first batter. Now 2 out of 2 on for Nolan Gorman. And Gorman takes the changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Ball to Gorman, counts 1-0.
Sacrifice fly of the 3rd. Brazoban off to a great start. It's the best he's ever pitched in the big leagues. And he gets the comebacker. It's off the foot of Gorman, a foul ball.
Foul.
1-1. So it's from if they ever knew what that song was about, they never played at the ballpark. 1-1 to Gorman. 2 out of 2 on.
I don't know the song.
Blister in the sun?
No.
Now back in this one.
Foul, counts 1-2.
Yeah. One-two coming, and Gorman takes just inside. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And 7-1 Arizona.
Over Philly?
Yeah.
And Philly won the first 2.
Yes, he did. Carroll 3 RBIs in that game. Let's see the Diamondbacks tomorrow night. 2-2 coming, and Gorman takes one of the dirt. And Brazoban's run the count full.
Everybody won in the East last night except the Braves. And the Braves are
Full count.
7.5 out, 3 under 500.
Arenado Contreras gets set to run. 3-2, 2 out. And Gorman fouls off the changeup. Stays in the at-bat. Well, the Braves are playing the Dodgers right now. You know, the Dodgers, for whatever problems they have, they've overcome them. They're 23-10. The Braves will be done with the Dodgers for the season after tonight.
Terrible scheduling.
See what time that game ended last night in Lone? 1:26 a.m. Up high. Oh, he caught the top of the zone for a strike.
Struck him out.
And Brazoban gets the call to get out of the inning.
Okay. I'll take it.
Oh, there's the Rollins Museum.
What am I looking forward to in life? Definitely college. Maybe like something with robotics.
I'm more happy when I'm swimming. If I could have any superpower, probably to heal. Yeah, really fast.
The first time I was exposed to music was in.
Oh, Steven, you're still here?
It's given me like a feeling that I can kind of handle anything.
I was able to go to the college of my dreams. I couldn't imagine.
Where are we going? To the 7th?
I can pursue whatever I want.
I want to be a princess. I want to be an artist, a doctor.
I definitely want to start a company. New York Presbyterian will always be part of my story.
Morales, what's up? 7th, thank you.
So I went to this place called Bucks County at the race station. There was so much to do. We played games, we were on a train, and visited King's Castle.
Yeah, Morales, we probably will the
We
second
head to
game.
this huge Boulder Field Cup meeting, Rock. Oh, and I got to meet up with Biden.
Are the Phillies losing right now?
You gotta go.
Well, 2022.
Yeah, Phillies are losing 7-1 right now in the fourth. Oh, this is what I was talking about. Lopez and Arenado from 2022. I was talking about this the other day. This is where they had the little skirmish. Remember this? We were live for this, April 17th, 2022. And Alonso got tackled from behind by one of the coaches.
Got tangled with Stubby.
Stubby clap, threw him to the ground. He flies one out to right field.
And out. Bye, Alonso.
One out for Kyle Leahy. We got the 3
Ethan, it's all right, buddy. It's good to see you. I hope your spring was well. Hope your Easter was good. Hope your current weekend is going well.
It's down 6-3.
Good to see you, Ethan. I don't know why you don't have a moderator. Your other one had a moderator. It's a new channel.
Grounded out twice, 1 for 3.
There you go. Hope you're doing well, Ethan. Next man up, Brendan Nimmo, the DH.
That's 3 runs, 6 hits. The Cardinals 6 runs, 11 hits. We're in the
1 for 3 on the day.
Day-night doubleheader. Second game starts at 6:15.
Fastball upstairs counts 1-0.
And that game will be on SNY. Tyler McGill will pitch the nightcap against Andre Palante.
Cutter at 96. Strike counts 1-1 for Nimmo.
The Mets will have Griffin Canning going Monday in the first game in Arizona.
So Canning is the pitcher from Monday for the Mets.
Senga to follow.
Then Sango on Tuesday.
And the curveball drops in.
Curveball in for a strike counts 1-2.
Strikes to Nimmo.
Leahy's got good stuff. I like him. He's not overpowering, but he knows that pitch. He's got good secondary pitches.
Down.
Change up down and away.
Change up down counts 2-2.
They're asking him to go for 2 full innings. There's nobody up at the bullpen behind him.
Hit.
Taps one down to first
Tapper.
base, and
Foul.
let's check out the in-game box score for the Mets, brought to you by Spectrum. Oh, we went to the small print today. Let's see, Keith, you did by binoculars?
No.
Okay, Alonso has 2 hits. Acuna has 2 hits. Lindor and Baker have RBIs.
So Brandon's got his batting average. Looking at the scoreboard, Garrett, at 231. Got it up to 231.
Do you need the binoculars for that? Right,
Foul. Keep it at 2-2 for Nimmo.
Yeah.
For the heck of an easy. Okay.
It's 230.
It is 230. On-base percentage is 280. That's the disconcerting thing to me.
Yeah, I'm doing game 2.
Past, even when Nimmo was not hitting for an
You're not
average,
missing
he was
much,
going
man.
on base with walks. It's not his game anymore. It's more of a power threat now.
2-2 for Nimmo.
On-base percentage play.
They've got all the things that interest me up there, the statistics. They've got 9 of them up there. It's all in the more than 9, 12.
Is that a ball?
It's a demo.
Yep. Full count for Nimmo.
I don't care about plate appearances. You can cash that out. Come on.
3-2 from Leahy. And that's well.
Wild pitch, walked him.
So the Mets have a 1-out base runner in the 7th. That's 6 walks given up by Cardinal pitching in this game.
1 on, 1 out for the
Now
Mets.
Vientos, who did not start this game.
Vientos, who didn't start this game, he came in for Winker, who had some tightness.
Side discomfort.
Health is good, and Courtney is
Vientos
also
blocked his
good.
only
Ethan.
plate appearance
Thank
against
you for
Philly in
asking.
the 5th.
Vientos walked earlier in the 5th. Come on, Vientos.
1 on, 1 out. Vientos fouls.
Foul.
First pitch,
Cutter counts 0-1.
Mark trying to get on track. He's been driving in runs, but the batting average is just above 200.
Sloppy hit. Is that going to be a double play ball out at second? Out at first. Fucking Vientos.
Very slowly hit ball. The Cardinals turn a 6-4.
7th inning stretch time, 6-3 Cardinals.
6-3 Cardinals.
I just don't think we're going to get it done this first game, boys. I just don't see it.
Love with Made in represents.
Looks like they just sandbag until game 2. That's my gut instinct.
Austin Warren in to face the Cardinals in the seventh.
Yeah, a little bit, Ethan. Who's on the mound? Warren. Strike, counts 0-1.
The Yankees have won more
A little
World Series
bit.
titles than the Cardinals.
Yeah, that's true, man.
His first man to face Warren.
Ball, counts
Since
1-1.
big league time in Anaheim, he served 3 seasons, and then
Austin Warren, this season, AAA, 7 starts, 2-0 record, ERA 4.35, 10 innings, 10 hits, 9 walks, 14 strikeouts. I think the whip said 1.84. Hit. Alonso diving catch, give it to Warren. He'll cover first and get the out and show the umpire. 1 away. Mike, what's up, man? I'm good, and my family is good as well, Michael. If you guys get a chance, just make sure you hit that thumbs up, like this stream. Yes, I'm doing the second game at 6:15. That was a good play from Warren, covering first.
This is in the dirt. A bounce.
A bouncer in the dirt covers first.
Wow.
Next man up for St. Louis.
After Alonso makes yet another diving stop. And that's how Austin Warren gets his first out as a Met. It's Victor Scott.
That's a ball upstairs.
Takes up an inning for ball.
Scott up at bat. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Counts 1-0. Scott 2 for 3, 2 singles, a run, 2 home runs on the season. It was 4-3 to the 5th.
Developed a sweeper.
Upstairs with the fastball, counts 2-0.
Go-to pitch against right-hand hitters.
I think the Mets are going to play much better the second game. I'm confident they'll win the second game.
Lefties to righties.
So he learned that pitch in 2023 when he was with the Angels because
Strike, counts 2-1.
Shohei Ohtani, and that everybody on that Angel staff, as a result, was learning it. By the way, Ohtani may pitch at some point. He's still in bullpen.
It's a ball upstairs, counts 3-1.
With the Dodgers.
Didn't I read an article that said that someone recommended that he not pitch ever again?
Sure, a lot of people might have recommended, but I don't think that's what he's thinking. Well, he's thinking he's coming back to pitch.
Ball, he walked up. Dang. So now you're going to put this fast-ass dude on first base. 1 on, 1 out.
Today's start is brought to you by Celsius. Blake Tidwell, big league debut. It could have gone better. Gave up 6 runs in 3 2/3. Eric Fetty.
Yeah, he gave up 9 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned runs, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts for Blade.
So now Scott at first with his 11th stolen bases.
Young kid makes his debut. What do you want? Barrero, 1 for 2 on the day.
Thinks that
Cutter upstairs counts 1-0.
Warren 1-0. That's what a bunch of pitchers make their Mets debut over the last week. As they've tried to maneuver around
Next
shortcomings
pitch.
in that bullpen.
So he pitched 10 for Warren.
All
All inside. Counts 2-0.
We'll see Rainier. All have made their Met debut on the mound in the last week. Ranger's already moved on. He's now with the Blue Jays. Things move so quickly these days.
It happens.
Not in Kansas City. Warren picks off the outside corner with his sinker. It's 2-1. Blade Tidwell went 3 2/3, allowed 6 runs, 9 hits. Hennessey's Cabrera did a nice job. 2 innings, no runs, 2 hits. Oscar Brazoban got the final out of the
2-1.
6th after hitting a batter.
And I think Warren stepped off. He did.
And now Warren making his Mets debut.
Oh, Warren is also making his Mets debut, by the way, guys. If you didn't know that already.
Well, by the time we're done,
All right, here's the 2-1 count.
At 8 o'clock tonight, local time. We'll be watching.
Hey, Serve Pro is a sponsor of
Guerrero,
the Cards.
Fastball 2-2.
Fastball fouling back 2-2 for Guerrero.
After Kyle Leahy gave St. Louis 2 really good innings. Meantime, looks like they'll be at the 8th, and then you would assume Ryan Helsley ready for the 9th if the Cardinals maintain the lead. Scott hasn't moved off first. And Guerrero shoots
Foul.
It's still 2-2.
Still 2-2.
Cardinals box score brought
Damn,
to you
man.
by Spectrum. Wilson Contreras having a big day, a homer, 3 RBIs. Brandon Donovan had a big 2-out, 2-run single against Blade Tidwell that gave the Cardinals the lead, and they have not looked back. 2-2 coming, and Guerrero pops one foul.
Pop up foul.
Play.
It'll say 2-2. 2-2 for Guerrero. Next pitch will be pitch 15 from Warren. Warren, I think you were a little harder than the Beaver. This dude's a gangster. His real name's Clarence. And Clarence's parents have a real good marriage. That's down. Fastball down. Full count.
On the beach.
I've not been there.
Three and two, 1 out. Scott not running, and Guerrero strikes out.
Struck him out.
If there's something
I don't know what that
wrong with
was.
Scott, he's not running at all.
I don't know if that was a cutter or what. I don't know what that pitch was. 2 outs.
Not even on a 3-2, but
He's got 11 stolen bases.
so Warren gets his first strikeout as a Met, 2 out of the inning. And now Lawrence Newbar is 0 for 4.
Newbar up at bat. He's 0 for 4 today. 1 on, 2 outs. Let's get Newbar out here. Foul. Third base side fastball at 96 counts 0-0. What's the stat? 0 for 4. Ground out, strikeout, fly out, pop out. 5 home runs on the season. 18 RBIs on the season. F6 in the 5th for Newbar. Here's the 0-1 count, gentlemen. Foul again. Third base side. It counts 0-2.
Work with pitchers to increase their velocity, even smaller pitchers. It seems like there's more of them today than there have ever been before. Warren stands. He says 5'11".
I consider
Fettyville,
small.
Well,
But, you know, it's my
North Carolina. That's where Warren's from. I know I'm not saying it correctly. But
You know,
hit.
Ball toward the left field corner. McNeil on the move.
McNeil with the out. We're going to the 8th. 3 outs. Mets down by 3, 6-3. St. Louis.
Seven keeps it a 6-3 game.
That's me, driving through the country. Your vacation home, newly expanded business. I know what you're thinking. This only happens in dreams. Actually, it happened for me with help from a Wells Fargo Premier team.
Ready to meet the dream team? You can with Wells Fargo. I am Polestar 3. I am pure electric performance. From the straightaways to the hairpin turns, I am designed to be driven. The drive of tomorrow. I am Polestar 3. Test drive today at your local Polestar space.
Don't take slow for an answer. When you're a world away from your new home. Or when you need some fatherly advice. Or you're reuniting with your best friend. Don't take slow for an answer. Switch to Optimal Fiber Internet starting at $40 a month. The fastest, most reliable fiber internet. And get a 5-year price lock and $400 on us. Call, go online, or visit a store.
Don't take slow for an answer.
I'm Mr. McNeil, admissions coordinator for our World Neighborhood Charter Schools, better known as OWN.
All charter schools are free public schools open to all kids. Students are selected randomly by lottery. We get an excellent education based on academic, experiential learning, and social justice. All charter schools teaches kids to become independent thinkers and lifelong learners.
Come join us. Visit our website to find out.
That's me, driving through the country. Your vacation home, newly expanded business. I know what you're thinking. This only happens in dreams. Actually, it happened for me with help from a Wells Fargo Premier team.
Ready to meet the dream team? You can with Wells Fargo.
Phil Maton, the former Met.
Phil Maton did such a nice job for the Mets last year.
Why do we keep Phil Maton if he was so good last year? 15 games ERA, 2.63, 1 save, 2 OPP, 13.2 innings, 11 hits, 2 walks, 17 strikeouts, 0 home runs allowed. That's a ball on the outside to Luis. Torrens is 0 for 2 on the day. He was walked in the 3rd, 1 home run on the season.
Behind since the 4th inning when the Cardinals scored 4. It's got to run the 6th to chop 1 off.
That's a strike. Slider in for a strike. Counts 1-1. Luis is like, ah, damn, that was too close to take. I should have swung.
Yeah, he was sharp.
Six curveball out of the strike zone. It's 2-1. Maton's throwing his cutter a little harder this year.
Yeah, I'm thinking this game's a wash, B. At this point, I have 0. I shouldn't say 0. I have a low percentage of hope that the Mets are going to get back in this game. Make that a 3-1. Maton didn't get the call.
3 balls and a strike. It was 31 games for the Mets last year after they got him in trade.
Why did you swing at that? It was upstairs.
3-2.
Cutter, full count.
Torrens dropping the bat in anger at himself for chasing that high fastball. Team needs base runners.
McNeil on deck. 3-2 to Torrens.
Walked him, all right.
Ball 4. So Torrens draws a leadoff walk.
Oh, we got base runners.
7 walks given up by Cardinals pitching.
Got a base runner.
You want to see a bad scouting report? Here's a bad scouting report. Charlie Blackmon, when he first saw Nolan Arenado when he came up with the Rockies, said that.
Yeah, I thought we were going to re-sign Maton, and I thought Jose Q as well.
I can see big and slow, but I've never heard someone have fat feet.
Well, there are 2 pieces to that. One, obviously, Charlie was very wrong.
McNeil strike.
But the other thing is the notion that first basemen have big, slow, fat feet.
Counts 0-1.
I don't know if that hits home with you, Keith.
No, it doesn't. And move to first base. course, you know this means war. My God, a dare you insult me.
Foul.
It's 0-2.
0-2 for McNeil.
Story too about Arenado back when he was a young player in 2009.
McNeil was walked in the fifth. 1 home run on the season, 4 RBIs.
League infielder Scott Fletcher, who at that time was the roving instructor for the Rockies.
Get another base runner on Nets, and then we're right back in business.
How to get down, get his glove down to the ground, and keep it there.
Yeah, I know, Lounge.
Which is baseball 101.
Ball counts 1 and 2.
And surprising that someone had taught him that when he was a youngster coming up in Little League, high school. But he gives Scott Fletcher a lot of credit, and that's right. You got to have your glove down, your glove facing the batter, home plate.
Foul.
It was only that easy to win 10 gold gloves and 6 platinum gloves. Just put my glove on the ground.
Now, particularly when you're on the hot corner infield positions, because you're not shortstop and second base. You are playing when first baseman holds a runner on. You're in at the corners, and you get some smashes hit at you. So you really got to have your glove down.
1-2 to McNeil.
Foul.
That one foul on the cutter. Brooks Robinson has the most gold gloves among third basemen, but nobody ever won 10 gold gloves in the first 10 years of his career until Arenado did.
So what was it? Brooks Robinson had that remarkable defensive and offensive World Series in
1970. Yeah, against the Reds.
Against the Reds. Just his glove on full display.
As Kirk Gowdy said, this guy's
Foul.
in the world.
Count stays 1 and 2 for McNeil. He's laughing about something. I don't know.
His body was carrying him towards the sideline, the dugout, and threw off balance around 10 feet in foul territory and threw out Newman.
So pitch of the back coming to McNeil. With Torrens at first and nobody out. Acuna on
Here we go.
And McNeil fouls off another.
Foul again. Keep it a 1-2.
Work. You have to get behind the count.
Seven walks, and you're in the lead.
Mets lost a game where they walked 9 earlier in the week against Arizona. This was popped up in foul ground, hoping for a play of Pages.
Foul into the stands, left side.
And that was the last game of that series against Arizona.
So the count stays 1 and 2 for McNeil, who's giving Phil Maton a run for his money right now.
Cardinals have walked 7 Mets today, and they have a 3-run lead. Eric Fetty matched a career high today by walking 5.
Back to McNeil.
Trying to get this to the 9th inning, but handed off to Halsey, their closer.
9th pitch of the at-bat coming to McNeil.
McNeil with the world's sloppiest hit into a double play ball, maybe? No. Out at second, McNeil on first.
McNeil beats the wrap. But McCurris handled that play very well for the 3-6 force play.
He sure did, and that's another bad throw in a double play out of the shortstop, Barrera. He threw one into the dugout, and now, well, that's not that bad. This is bad footwork. Contreras is not a first baseman. He's a catcher. You can't fault him.
So now 1 out and 1 on for Acuna, who's been on base 3 times in a row.
Acuna up at bat, 2 for 2.
Center, as he's batting average up over 300 and 308.
Yeah. Base hit. All right, cool. We got our tying run coming up to bat. McNeil second, Acuna first. Tyrone Taylor is checking in for Ozokar.
3 for 3 for Mr. Acuna. Looks like he was looking.
A home run here ties the game.
Got that big ball, smart hitting.
3 for 3 stud, yeah.
4 times, 3 for 3 with a walk.
Broke his back, but he went down fighting.
That's got to put his BA over.
Oh, we gotta get Taylor on base, maybe.
As mentioned, he was already
We can do this. I like everybody's optimism.
So now it's over 3-2.
All right, everybody say hi to Tyrone Taylor, checking into the game, catcher to the mound to talk to Maton. Just calm him down a little bit in a crucial moment.
Maton has given up a walk.
This could potentially be the last hurrah here for the Mets. P.H. Taylor, 2.21 average, 1 homer, 6 RBI, 601 OPS in 26 games this season.
The Mets bench, where you can call on a guy like Taylor to come in and pinch it. You've got Marte as well.
Taylor came off the bench on Friday, had a double and a hit by pitch. And first pitch,
Strike, curveball, counts 0-1.
Taylor 0 for 2 in his career against Maton. Batting for a Zilkar who had gone 0 for 3. Reds at second. That's him toward the hole.
Hit towards the hole.
McNeil to third. He'll be held up.
Bases loaded.
As Donovan gets it into the
Bases loaded, 1 out.
Tyrone Taylor comes through with a pinch hit single, and that moves the bases for Francisco Lindor.
All right, Lindor time.
So here come the Mets. 9 runs on base.
They are relentless. And Lindor,
I hear some "Let's Go Mets" chants there in St. Louis.
1 for 5.
This is crucial moment. Bases loaded. 1 out. Lindor coming up to bat. All the tying runs are on base. Go ahead, run is Lindor up at bat. He's 0 for 4 today, though. Outside. Counts 1-0. It's in the bag. Do you think so, Frio? Lindor, 6 home runs on the season. I think he has 17 RBIs. Phil Maton about to throw pitch number 20. Yeah, I forgot to say knuckle up time, boys. Knuckle up. Mets have bases loaded. Ball and a strike to Lindor. Lindor has 7 grand slams in his career. 3.36 average for the grand slams. Oh, what a slide! He got the hole! Runners are going to go! Rolls up right field.
Goes to second.
2-run scores. We're down a run. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. 6-5 Cardinals. Mets have runners on first and second with only 1 out. We're right back in it, baby. I did not think we were going to do that. I was wrong. Yeah, I was wrong, Frio. You got to believe. Now, Juan Soto's coming off the bat. Mr. 750 mil. Let's see if he can get a run in. And call to the bullpen. Damn.
Mets have scored twice here in the 8th to get within a run. Jojo Romero coming in.
Romero is coming in. 6-5 Cardinals. Mets with 2-1 and 1 out. Juan Soto coming up to bat. We'll go to a quick commercial break here. I'll be right back. You did tell me, Morales. You did. Yeah, I'll take a sac fly to tie it. The only thing I'm worried about is if we have to go to extra innings tied at 6 apiece or whatever. We still have a whole nother game to play. And then they got to go to Arizona tomorrow night. They're right back in it, though, guys. 6-5 Cardinals. Romero on the mound. Mets have 2 on and 1 out. Romero pitching for the Cards. His stats are 13 games, 6.10 ERA, 10 innings, 9 hits, 7 walks, 7 strikeouts. I think it said 1 home run allowed. Juan Soto, he's not getting that call. He's just not getting that call. Strike. Counts 0-1. Those close pitches to Soto, the umpire keeps calling it a strike. And a swing and a miss. Counts 0-2. Fastball.
That came around and hit the catcher Paez.
He went out of the strike zone there.
Soto has a home run in 2 career at-bats.
Soto 1 for 4 on the day.
Started his career with the Phillies and now in his 4th year with the Cardinals. Taylor at second, Lindor at first. And Soto
Almost hit. Up and in. A ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes for Soto. Soto with runners in scoring position, 167 average, 4 for 24.
Series against the Mets, the final game of that series a couple of weeks ago.
Down. Ball. Counts 2-2.
This is with it. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Well, if he strikes out here, we have the polar bear coming up.
The Lota, and then Lindor with a 2-run single to get the Mets within a run.
Down, bouncing.
Blocks it. Taylor.
Runners don't advance, though. Full count for Soto.
Now you're back to 3.
Ball here would load the bases again.
Ran 0-2, now it's 3-2.
It's just able to get that right arm on that ball. It's the chest protector entirely.
Paez shaking out his hand there.
And the home plate umpire, Jim Wolf, giving him a moment.
Yeah, the home plate umpire giving him a moment to shake out his hand. I guess he hurt his hand.
Good pitch.
3-2 with 1 out. And Soto
Ball outside. Bases loaded.
The bases are loaded.
Miss with the fastball. Bases loaded. 1 out. Here comes the polar bear.
He wants a walking Soto to push the tying run to 3rd and the going run to 2nd.
All right, we're in business. Knuckle up time, Mets fans. Knuckle up. We got bases loaded for Alonso with only 1 out. Alonso 2 for 4, 2 doubles and 1. 8 home runs on the season, 30 RBIs on the season. 8 home runs, 30 RBIs. Come on, Polar Bear Pete. Should I bring the lucky Polar Bear bobblehead into play? This bobblehead will bring us luck. It's the Polar Bear bobblehead. It's lucky, okay? It's lucky. Ball. Counts 1-0.
Taylor at 3rd, Lindor at 2nd, Soto at 1st.
Counts 1-1.
The foul ball, the changeup. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Come on, Alonso.
Pete just
100 men versus the Polar Bear. Who wins? Polar Bear, Pete Alonso. He wins every time, Lounge. He wins every time.
But look at Pete, he's like a brute up there.
1-1 count. Ball way outside, not even close. Counts 2-1. He may just end up walking in a run. You never know. Pete Alonso with runners in scoring position this season, 387 average, 4 home runs, 21 RBIs. Put the helmet on. I only put the helmet on for home runs. Otherwise, it's bad luck. Everybody to the mound here. Well, not everybody. Catcher and Contreras. Discussing strategy here.
What do you do if you judge over there? You gotta throw a strike. Well, yeah, but what do you do?
Let's go, Mets. Let's go, Mets. Let's go, Mets.
There's the music.
There's 8 batters in 10 of the 3rd innings this year, so that's been an issue with them.
2-1 count for the Polar Bear.
They want the count to Alonso. Infield back at double play depth, outfield straight away.
It's a strike, Alonso. 2-2 count. Alonso shaking his head. He's shaking his head no, but it was in for a strike.
Romero got the call. Came in after him.
It looked like a strike to me, so I'll be the first one to tell you if it's not, if I think it's not.
2-2.
Down, full count. A ball here would bring a runner home and tie the game. Gotta be smart here, Alonso.
Bases loaded, 1 out, 3-2 to Alonso.
Come on, lucky bobblehead.
And Pete swings it, drives it back.
Foul. Full count. Romero with 12 pitches. Whenever I hear the last name Romero, I think of Dawn of the Dead. George Romero. All right. Bases loaded, one out. Full count for Alonso. Oh, foul. I think that would have been a strike. Either way.
Speed is so dangerous up there. It's just on everything. Lethal.
Come on, Pete.
Again, the 3-2.
Ball! What? What? Oh, come on. No fucking way. No fucking way. No fucking way. No way. You know what? It might have caught the corner. Let me see it. I think he caught the corner a tiny bit. I changed my mind. I think it was a strike. I think he caught the corner just a little bit. Damn, that was a good pitch. Strike to Nimmo, counts 0-1. Nimmo 1 for 3, double walk, RBI. Walked in the 7th. He's 2 for 3 against Romero in his career. Bouncing in the dirt there. Ball. Paez knocked it down, counts 1-1. Yeah, it just caught the bottom inside corner, bottom outside corner. Just got a tiny bit. Yeah, it was a tough pitch, Ross.
In the inning, Mark Vientos would be next.
Damn it, Nimmo. Swing and a miss. Counts 1-2. Nimmo's like, yeah, he got me with that one. That was a good one. Damn. He's out at center field. Damn, man. Stranded. Damn. Oh. That was fun while it lasted. 6-5 Cardinals headed to the bottom of the 8th. See, we left that kid Blade out there for too long.
We heard you.
Well, we'll go to a commercial break on Pix 11. If you want to subscribe to the channel, feel free to do so. If you want to like the stream, I greatly appreciate it.
Activate your weekly digital coupons and personalized offers. Shop smarter, save more. Only at Stop and Shop.
Damn.
Ready for your thoughts? I think I need to do more with my money. I still do it. I live with my mama. How much should I save for my kids' tuition? What kids?
At least they made it interesting,
How
right?
much does it grow for a little kid? All my money's in chicken. What does the taste stand for? What's on your mind? Should I be doing more with my money? Let's look where you're at and talk to this.
Make sense of your money with citizens.
Bluetooth is my new go-to. This stuff right here. This stuff right here has changed my life. This is something that you definitely want to add into your inventory. But just be ready. One thing you're not going to do is regret getting it.
If you've been hurt in the car, don't be calling home. There's a lot of noise out there. When choosing an injury law firm, just look at the evidence. With a family firm,
We had bases loaded a few times today, though.
you trust. We don't just talk the talk, we walk the walk.
This week, Stop and
Well,
Shop.
they used a lot of their pitchers, so
Whole pork shoulder picnic is $1.49 per pound. Blueberries,
as long as Tyler McGill could go a good 6 innings,
Avocados, mangoes, or honey mangoes are 79 cents each. Stop and Shop.
I think we should win the second game.
That's baseball on Pix.
Yeah, he didn't give Juan Soto any of those calls.
By Edison Healthcare.
Whenever Soto was up, it was always a strike.
My Blue Chew. Chew it.
But then he was calling those balls for the Mets pitchers, so go figure.
Clydesdale at the ready.
Reed Garrett on the mound.
Garrett will pitch for the Mets in the bottom of the 8th, trying to keep this a one-run game.
Yeah, I thought they were going to throw in the towel, but they didn't. Reed Garrett, 14 games. Look at his ERA, 0.68, 13 innings, 9 hits, 4 walks, 15 strikeouts. I think 1 home run allowed. Cutter down. Ball counts 1-0 for Burleson. Burleson 1 for 3 on the day. Let's keep it a one-run game and see if we can do something in the 9th.
Thursday, give up a run over an inning and 2/3.
Ball outside counts 2-0. Now Reed Garrett's going to stink up the joint now.
Burleson was a single and a walk today, 1 for 3.
Burleson 1 for 3, single walk and a run. No home runs on the season.
It was 7th in his Mets debut.
I don't know, Lane. I want them to, but I don't know. Foul counts 2-1. His helmet came off. Don't forget to subscribe and like this stream. I'm also doing play-by-play for the 6:15 game in a little bit, so I hope you guys can join me for that one too. Your boy streaming all day. 2-1 count for Burleson. If you just jumped in the stream, it's bottom of the 8th, 6-5 Cardinals. Reed Garrett on the mound, next pitch. Ball outside counts 3-1. Are you doing game 2? Yes, I am doing game 2, Lane. 3-1 count.
We're going to get Helsley in the 9th.
Brandon Donovan on deck, then Nolan Arenado.
Swing and a miss, full count. Back foot cutter from Garrett.
It's a very nasty 3-1 pitch. Just looking to wail. He loved to hit his first home run of the year. 93 at bats, no home runs for a guy who had 21 last year.
Pop up. Left center. Taylor tracking it, and Taylor with the out. One away.
Let's check out the road ahead.
Road ahead. 9:30 on Monday, 9:30 on Tuesday, 3:30 game on Wednesday, off on Thursday, and then you got a 7 o'clock game on Friday, 7 o'clock game on Saturday, and then at noon, the Mets are on Roku.
So we only have one of the Cup series on SNY. Saturdays Fox, Sundays Roku.
I don't have Roku. Ball counts 1-0.
Brandon Donovan has
Donovan 2 for 4, 2 singles, 2 runs, 2 RBIs, 3 home runs on the season. Ball. And another ball. Missed with the fastball. Counts 2-0.
Donovan with his 2 hits today, up to 339 for the year. He started the day 3rd in the National League at batting. Alonso and Luis Arias.
Yeah, I don't have Roku.
That's on the outside.
Strike counts 2-1.
Second game today, the Mets will have Tyler McGill on the mound against Andre Palante. That starts at 6:15 New York time. It's on SNY, starting with pregame coverage at 5:30.
Ball outside.
Necessitated by yesterday's rainout. Last year, the Mets
counts 3-1.
out of their last game in St. Louis and had to come back later on during an extended road trip for a makeup game, which they won. Where they went Anaheim, St. Louis, Denver, Seattle on that trip.
Yes, I remember it well.
Crazy.
Strike, Cutter.
It's 3-2.
Cutter makes it a full count for Donovan. Full count, Lane.
Yeah, but he didn't break it. 3-2.
Foul, third base side, fastball at 97. Keep the count full.
Mets have played more doubleheaders over the last 5 years than any team in baseball. This is their 34th doubleheader since 2021. 3-2.
Foul again. Same spot, full count.
And they've been very successful. They've only been swept in 3 of the previous 33 doubleheaders. Behind this one.
Here's the 3-2 to Donovan. Pitch 14 from Garrett is
8 pitch of the back coming
on the way. Down, he walked
down
up.
with the splitter for ball 4.
Missed with the splitter.
That's 5 walks by Met pitchers.
5th walk of the day for our pitchers.
So we go with 8 walks by Cardinal pitchers.
Mets have 5 walks, said Gary Cohen, and in the Cards they have 8 walks on the day.
Thank you, Mr. Don.
Got to get a double play ball here.
Here's Nolan Arenado, 2 for 3.
Nolan Arenado, 2 for 3 on the day.
First and 1 out.
Strike it. Fastball at 96 counts 0-1. What's his stat? 2 for 3, 2 singles, and a walk. 3 home runs on the season, 13 RBIs on the season. Had a base hit in the 6th. You don't bring anybody right now, man. Ball inside counts 1-1. Ryan Helsley, right-handed pitcher, warming up in the Cards bullpen. Sponsored by Tums.
Stress a little bit about giving up a run in the ninth inning in Friday's game.
Hit! Soft one. Throw it to second. To first. And Alonso couldn't get it. Damn, 2 outs. Man on first. Alonso came off the bag. 2 outs and Nolan on first. Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. Yeah, Alonso was off the bag. Why are they challenging it? His foot is not even on the bag.
So we'll see whether the Mets get the double play out of this after all.
I guess they're just doing it as academic, just to buy his guys some time. Because I don't know.
Did he keep his
Glove.
toe on long
Oh!
enough?
I don't know.
I can't tell from that angle.
Maybe not. While we're waiting, can I give you the strangest
Glove.
stuff today?
Foot is off the. Oh, you know what? Is the bottom of his cleat still on that corner of that bag? I don't think so.
It's
8th inning is worth the challenge, I guess.
Seriously. I mean, it's a totally meaningless stat, but isn't that bizarre? Wow.
I don't think his foot's on the bag.
Trying to turn that around today.
What do you guys think?
It was a good time filler while we waited for them to review the play, but you just kept that in your back pocket. You know, sometimes you got to, as Kurt Gowdy, our old boss, used to say, you have to take stuff out of your saddlebags.
So this is evidently, this freeze beat the balls in the glove. It's just going in the glove, so it counts as a catch, and it's hard to tell from that angle.
It's hard to tell if his cleat is on the bag. Here we go.
Find out now.
Runner safe.
So when they
All stands. This is what I thought.
Evidence to overturn it.
It was all academic. Man on first, 2 outs. Next man up for St. Louis.
Continues with Wilson Contreras, who's having himself a day.
Contreras, who's having a good game.
3 for 3.
Contreras, 3 for 3. Solo home run, 2 singles, hit by pitch, and 3 RBIs. 4 home runs on the season, 16 RBIs. He's a big reason why they're winning this game. He was hit by pitch in the 6th inning.
Really? Wild they were.
He's been a thorn in my side all day.
Wow, I'm surprised. Okay, whatever.
Garrett about to throw pitch number 18.
So here's Contreras. Arenado at first and 2 out.
Swing and a miss. Slider counts 0-1.
Remember how emotional Reed Garrett was last year or the year before when we got him? Now
I'm 1 subscriber away to getting to 8,700 subscribers. So if you haven't subbed yet, could you please sub so I can get to 8,700 subs? It'll be the highest number of subs I've ever had since I've been doing YouTube. Thank you. 0-2 count for Contreras. Here's pitch 20 from Garrett. Ball outside. Fastball at 98. Miss. Counts 1-2. For you, if the Mets win this game, I will send you an authentic Mets jersey to a location of your choosing.
That's the fun part of being up here in the blitz.
What size jersey you wear, Frio?
Season in his last outing. Arenado takes off.
Swing and a miss. He got him.
The inning is over.
All right, he'll throw his bat down and his helmet down in frustration. Contreras well. We're going to the 9th, 6-5. Cardinals. Man, imagine if we didn't leave dude out there for that long. Hey, thank you guys so much. I'm at 8,700 subscribers. When I started this, I never thought I'd get more than 1,000. So that's really awesome. That's the highest number of subs. Thank you guys very much. That's great. I appreciate it. It means a lot. All right, so we're headed to the top of the ninth. Mets down by 1 run. But their closer is lights out. St. Louis Cardinals closer is fucking lights out. So, yeah.
This is my home. This is St. Francis Heart Center. And greater lives.
Thank you, Morales. All right, here we go. Mark Vientos will lead off.
For the Mets in the ninth inning. Mark provided
That'll call the Mets to come back. Yes,
last year
yeah,
in
true.
April against the Cardinals.
Mark Vientos leading off.
That was in the 11th inning, was it not? Almost
Home run helmet is here. Home run helmet is here.
Another big win for the Mets.
Brian Helsley on the pitch in the ninth.
Helsley on the mound.
And Mark
Vientos lines one. Tying run on base. 98 mile per hour fastball. Base hit for Vientos. 1 on, no out. Tying run is on base, boys.
Marte sitting on the bench. Yeah, Marte is going to be the bench runner.
Marte's checking in. Don't hit it into a double play ball. For the love of everything holy. I'll tell you what, though. At least the Mets, they made it interesting.
I always love it when Marte goes to right center field.
Marte's going to run. He's going to run for Vientos. Terren's up at bat. Marte on first. Luis Terren's up at bat. No outs. Terren's 0 for 2 on the day. Here's the pitch. Got in for a strike.
Strike to Torrens.
He's
Hesley.
had 2 blown saves this year so far.
11 games, ERA 4.09, 4 saves, 6 opponents, 11 innings, 9 hits, 8 walks, 10 strikeouts, 1 home run allowed.
Run against the Mets in a non-save situation on Friday. And that was
Foul. Third base side counts 0-2. He does have 2 blown saves. Terren's was walked in the 3rd and the 8th. Has 1 home run on the season and 10 RBIs. Terren's double ties it, my prediction. Hello.
For defense. Gorman came out. Yeah.
What? Give me dirty look for it.
Defensive card.
Counts 0-2.
2 to Torrens. McNeil on it.
Yes, Lane, I'm doing game 2. Choppy foul over third base side counts 0-2.
Barely hanging in there.
I like your confidence, Rio.
Spots against hard throwers.
Is it raining outside?
Be able to foul off pitches, keep himself in at bats.
He hits like Iglesias. He likes to go that ball out over the plate and go to opposite.
Counts 0-2.
He's got a big gap on the right side.
Oh, he struck him out. Cutter, 1 down. Damn.
Well, this is the hanger. Oh, that watch the reaction from Torrens. Oh, you see.
Damn.
He had a hanger and he missed it.
1 out, 1 on.
You get so mad at yourself.
Who's coming off the bat, McNeil?
Missed that.
So now Jeff McNeil.
Come on, Jeff.
3 to walk today.
Come on, Jeffrey.
1 for 4 in his career.
He's 0 for 3 on the day. Let's get out of this show against. That's a strike. Breaking ball counts 0-1. Coming out of my cave. Coming out of my cave, and I've been doing just fine. Oh, wow. A fastball at 101. McNeil whiffed on it. Counts 0-2. I forgot the words. Mr. Brightside. Because I'm Mr. Brightside. Foul. Yeah, I agree, Frio. McNeil just got a piece of that. Mr. Brightside.
This one's hanging around the middle, too.
Because I'm Mr. Brightside.
Also thrown 8 pitches, 8 strikes.
0-2 count for McNeil. Bounced away. Runner, go. McNeil, Marte to second. Marte to second. Wild pitch. Okay.
So now the
tying run is on second base, guys. After that wild pitch. That was wild.
You see, there's the on the
That was wild, like the zoo. Come on, McNeil.
No way to move.
Who really plays second base?
What? They got rid of that rule.
1-2 to McNeil.
I think last year. Down. Down. Ball. 2-2 for McNeil. Come on, McNeil. It started out with a kiss. How did it end up like this? It was only a kiss. It was only a kiss. Acuna on deck. McNeil ripped it! Oh! Go, Marte! Go! Marte's going to score! Or no, he's going to go to third. Damn it, Marte. Damn it, I thought, oh, fuck.
This is the right thing. He tacked up.
I thought, for some reason, I thought he had more. I thought he had more ground. I whiffed on it.
There was a time when
Damn
Jeff would have a cow.
All right, he got to third. For some reason, I thought he. I don't know. I thought he was fat. I don't know. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm an idiot.
Okay.
On third with 2 outs. I'll put the helmet on if you think it's lucky now. But
With Hensley, he's already thrown 1 wild pitch in this inning.
Put Francisco in the frame.
I don't care about Francisco. Runner on third, 2 outs.
4 times coming up. Acuna has 3 singles.
For some reason, I thought when dude caught it, Marte tagged and he was already passing third. I don't know why I thought he was further. I don't know. 3 for 3 for Acuna. 3 singles, a walk, run, and a stolen base.
If he does, I'd be surprised.
He takes the first slider of the dirt for ball 1, and that top high is able to block it with a runner at third.
Ball counts 1-0.
His base hit his last time up was a ground ball between first and second.
They made it fun, though. The Mets made the game fun. I'll give them that. They didn't bow down. They didn't give up. Ball out. What? What was that? What the fuck was that? What the fuck? The ball is not anywhere near the box. How was that a strike? Why do I sound like Mickey Mouse?
2 down.
How is that a ball? And he's going to pop out and the game's over. Fuck this umpire. Fuck that. Fuck that. That was a fuck call. That was a fuck. Fuck up, frig up call. That was not a strike.
6-5.
Well, the Mets left 10 men on base.
Umpire wants to move on to game 2. Yeah, I guess. Put it in the books. The final 6-5 Mets. This umpire had some questionable calls. I don't think it's the main reason why the Mets lost. But there were some really, really shoddy calls. 10 men left on base today. Yeah.
That was the pitch and at-bat of the game.
I don't know. That to me was a ball. I could see that as clear as day. I don't have the best eyesight. 5 inches outside.
The Cardinals able to hold off the Mets.
Mets fall to 22-12. Cards go to 15-19. What's the score of the Phillies game?
10 tries against the Mets. Cardinals win 6-5 back to St. Louis in just a moment.
I don't want it to be like the main excuse, but this home plate umpire missed quite a few calls. Diamondbacks are winning 7-5, bottom of the 7th in Philadelphia.
Your own unique bet. You could choose any line. Like this. One line, totals, home runs.
Rooney for the contract. I don't know, but yeah.
Download the app and save
Torrens bunt.
never ordinary.
Fastball Martin on third. McGill that fly. Yeah.
Construction accident? Call Salima. We get you paid.
That pitch was not a strike though, and there was some other questionable ones that were kind of close. There was 1-1 Soto where I thought it could have went either way. But you know that rookie Blade was out there. He gave up too many runs, and we left him out there for too long.
Convenient locations across Long Island? Absolutely. You have options.
I envisioned much better pitching in the second game at 6:15.
Because we did too. Long live you, and long live Long Island.
Yeah, the rookie did stick up the joint a little bit.
Are you ready for the ultimate entertainment?
I don't know how that umpire called that a strike though.
Spectrum is bringing together the
Like, it wasn't even close.
Plus, live TV for sports, entertainment.
Whatever, boys. I'm gonna end the stream. I'll see you on the next one tonight at 6:15 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Like I said, I'm envisioning much better hitting and pitching.
Spectrum. Get more out of your
I don't know what else to say. As long as we can get the win back in the second game, then we'll be all right. Then we got to travel to Arizona and have a night game tomorrow. 9:40 p.m. tomorrow and Tuesday night.
By Harris Keenan and Gold Farm. If you suffer pain, you need law. Call 800 Pain Law. By Spectrum, a connection built for everyone.
Left too many on.
Limited that Spectrum.
Like what you're saying, 10 men left on base for you? Yeah, I mean, it wasn't just that bad call from the umpire. It was, you know, the rookie giving up runs, 10 men left on, stranded when bases are loaded. I don't know, Lounge. That's a good question. Next game is on the SNY network, so I will see you guys at 6:15. I'm going to go shower and wash the stench of failure off of me and out of my body. I'll see you on the second game, boys. Let's go, Mets.
In a couple hours over on SNY.